my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I was walking down the road today, looking for another way.
I got something special for you this evening. Hopefully we are live on channels. Don't know for sure. Let's see. Yes, we are. We are live, my friends. Welcome, welcome. I got a little prep to do, so 4 days till 6 years. I wanted to play something special for you. So let's pause the Zabrowski woohoo and let's have some fun. This is my first feature film. It's a silly goose type of thing. And yes, I still have the outfits. So, hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, you should be able to see this and hear this.
Mightier than a locomotive, faster than a speeding bullet. It's Super Mark! Super Mark is filmed live in front of a studio audience on Renaissance Man, starring Clark Kent, billionaire Mark Wayne, the tallest man alive, Dr.
All right, so no audio. Don't know what's happening with the audio. Matt Zabrowski, please hit us with a woohoo. Having crap problems again? Woohoo! Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. So guys, don't know what's going on. Have no idea, but we're going to hopefully figure it out. Go. Let's hammer it. Hammerlin.
Is filmed live in front of a studio audience on Renaissance Man, starring Clark Kent, billionaire Mark Wayne, the tallest man alive, Dr. Wayne Doppler.
So you guys can't hear any of that?
Dick Facce and his
Do you hear just like through the microphone or something? Because I can't figure out why it's doing that, but it's not working. Let's see, I'm going to try to go to live here. I don't know how to heck to do that. Oh. Hold on. Yes, you're not hearing it. I don't know why audio's not working, but it's not. So unfortunately, we have to deal with it, guys. You're going to just have to deal with it. And sometimes these things happen. So no video to be I can't play video. I can't play YouTube stuff, you know? And I can't do this right this second. I got things I have to still do. So that's pissing me the friggin' heck off. Yeah. Plus, I can't tell if anybody's on. I could see some people chatting. S. Coop, how are you? Bradley Spell, good to see you, my friend. I got Andrea O'Neill in the house. Virginia. Sydney Mabaravo. And if you're out there and you're doing a lurkaroo, Trish Killian, good to see everybody. So chat, Sage Pup is with us as well, and Leisure Dumper guys, Kibo, we're here, we're all doing it. Daniel kicking it with us. Edwin, is Edwin here? Or is that from last night? That may have been from last night, guys. That was last night's feed. But we're still here on tonight's feed. Maybe Edwin will be back. You never know. Anyway, I'm going to try to do something else. Let's just see, because clearly that didn't freaking work. Do you hear this? Let's see what this is. I don't even know what this is. I can't play YouTube because that takes us off the air, you know. Let's try one more thing. We're going to see if we can play a media source from scratch, movie, and see then movie 2, because I guess I tried this once before. There we go. You know, guys, sometimes when you're here and you're just trying to get the Batmark versus Supermark.
Mightier than a locomotive, faster than a speeding bullet, it's Supermark! Supermark is filmed live in front of a studio audience on Renaissance Man, starring Clark Kent.
Mark Kent.
Billionaire Mark.
Tell me if you hear this. All right, so still nothing. For some reason, whenever I push mute on my microphone, everything mutes. How about that? That's not supposed to be the way it is. This is supposed to send, and that still goes out to you. But no. Apparently, yeah, see? For some reason, whenever I push... Total crap is what it is. It's total crap. So, I don't know what to do. I want to play something for you. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just leave my mic on. How about that? So I keep it loud in the room so you guys can at least hear it. And I'll be back in a few minutes. How about that? Let's see if that works. So, I'm going to pop it on as well on my phone and make sure this does work. Let's give it a shot.
Mightier than a locomotive, faster than a speeding bullet, it's Supermark! Supermark is filmed live in front of a studio audience on Renaissance Man, starring Clark Kent, billionaire Mark Wayne, the tallest man alive, Dr. Wayne Doppler, Guinness, villain Dick Facce and his sidekick Stupid Sunny Fists, Batmark and Supermark. Prepare yourself for a non-stop action adventure, completely improvised in the moment. It's Batmark vs. Supermark.
Sonny, where are you when I need you? Sipping a cough, son. I'm sipping a cough, Fudge.
Supermark, he's sipping the
All
coffee.
right, guys, what are we doing? Take me away.
Never-ending
What are
coffee.
Are you arresting the Fudge?
Are we gonna arrest him?
Is that what's going on?
I kind of just want to hit it really hard.
Are you taking me to jail?
I don't know, Batmark, what do you think?
Why
I mean,
don't
I'll
you just
pound
let me
the hell out
stay
of
in Cairo? I'll be inside a pyramid, right?
him. We gotta hear this one.
And
Okay,
you
let me hear
say,
it.
Sonny Fist, just let him stay there tonight or whatever, right?
Okay.
You freaking leave, right? Sonny's sitting outside. Fudge, I'm here, my cough. I go, Sonny, this is the freaking part of the pyramid I'm in, right? Sonny puts his freaking fist into the side of the pyramid. Dust
No good.
everywhere.
No.
I'm coming through like freaking Indiana Jones, Last Crusade. I'm going through there. I come out in the middle of the night. You see the moon shining down Cairo, right? And I'm running through the desert with Sonny the Fists. And we're just kind of taking off. Nobody even knows, right? We're good. I go back to my lair. You go back to your freaking bat cave. You go back to your lair in Metropolis. And we're good to go, right? I mean, what do you say, guys? But let bygones be bygones. Can we do a triple shake or right over here like this?
I'm good if you are, Supermark.
Yes, so...
Let me get a Supermark.
That's good. We're
And
good.
Batmark. And now you guys that's you're not talking. You didn't expect that. You didn't expect I was going to throw you into each other. No. I'm sorry. I can't take you away. You think you're smarter than Fudge? You think you're smarter than Fudge? Oh, we're going to do a truce with the Fudge. I'd never do a truce with you two of you stupid clowns and your dumb cartoon outfits. You gonna think you would do a Fudge? Hold on now, man. Next time I see you guys, I'm gonna have something stronger with me than a stupid Sonny Fist. Or maybe he won't be drinking a Coolf cup. Maybe he'll actually be ready to do something. Maybe fight back like a tiger. Right now, he's a stupid Sonny the Fist on top of the pyramid. But I'll tell you what, Supermark, Batmark, this isn't the last time you've seen the Flash.
Oh, yeah?
You'll see me soon. You'll rue the day. Hold on a minute. This isn't the last time you've seen the Flash.
Oh, yeah?
You're gonna see me soon. Yeah. With Sonny the Fist in tow.
Don't promise
I don't
something
think he
you
has
can't.
any tows, but he'll be in freaking tow. I'll freaking bring him on like a freaking trailer. Whatever. Okay? I'm coming for you, too. Okay?
Yeah.
What? Wait, what's that thing over there?
Supermark!
Yeah.
He tricked us!
Tricked us!
He took off with Sonny the Fish!
Yeah.
Look, I'll jump in my freaking Batwing.
Okay.
You fly.
All right.
We'll find him and beat the hell out of those two guys. If Sonny the Fist comes after you with those stupid fists, use your power punch and laser eyes. I'm getting in the Batwing. I'll see you there.
Barry, I closed another unit. This one was massive. It is a super unit. No pun intended. Barry, how's the wedding planning going? Did you tell your fiance about your problem? Barry, look, check this picture out. This is what your oh, hello? Yep. Oh, this is Clark. Fudge. What do you want? Yeah. You couldn't take me down with stupid fists. That's right. Oh, I'm an alien, Fudge. Okay. First of all, stop robbing pyramids. Okay. You stop robbing pyramids, I'll stop taking you down. And you tell that stupid Sonny Fist stop poking holes in the sides of pyramids. Okay? Because that is my job as Supermark, is to take down villains, to stop them before the crime occurs. In action. Sometimes in action. Sonny Fist is going to punch pyramid, said pyramid, in the air. Supermark comes through the air and stops the stupid fist. Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm supposed to do. What do you... You called Batmark on me? You called Batmark on Supermark. And you think that that's going to actually stop me? Face, you sound as ridiculous as when you thought that Sunny Fists could take me down. You're kidding, right? Face, listen, let me tell you something. You're an idiot. Yeah, complete idiot. And Stupid Fists, as stupid as his fists. I'm gonna take down Supermark. Do you know how dumb you sound? Look, I can't talk here. Barry is having an issue. Something going on downstairs is all I can say. All right, we're talking to him about seeing a specialist. Maybe he's got something there. See, a specialist got something there. Maybe a cream or some sort of salve, a salve. Well, I don't know what the hell you call it. Listen, Face, what did you find in Cairo? Anything that he can rub on his junk? I'm just thinking out loud here. That's where it is. It's down below. When I said down below, I meant on his junkaroo. I got a colleague here. A super case of the herpes simplex 10. I need you to get me some sort of Cairo blend. Ask Sonny. You know he's got that coffee cup. He's always dealing. There's something in that coffee cup that could save Barry's life, or at least save his junk. It's important. He's getting married soon. I don't even know if he told his wife. Every time I bring it up, someone calls. Listen, I think it's important. Face, you're telling me that it's more important that you take me out with Batmark than it is to save Barry's junk. You said a lot just now. You said a lot, Face. You just showed your colors, really. I mean, seriously? Talk about showing your stripes. Face, you know what? Listen, I'm getting sick of you with your stupid, what are you even talking about? Oh, now you're drinking an espresso? No, I hear you. I hear you. I'm not listening though. You guys hear this? This is unbelievable. It's a great night, right? You know, Dexter, I don't know if I've ever explained how important you are and integral you are to the success of Wayne Enterprises. Just make sure you're 10 minutes early to work on Monday morning.
This humanitarian award goes to Mark Wayne.
Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'll say a few words. I want to thank you so much for this humanitarian award. My name is Mark Wayne. I am the CEO and founder of Wayne Enterprises. My parents were both gunned down in the streets of Gotham, and I've been raised by I guess you'd call him my personal savior, Alfred. I drive around a couple Ferraris, got a Lamborghini that I don't really drive that often. Honestly, I don't really like the Ghini. It's not really my thing. But I do like the Ferraris, I'll be honest. Anyhow, look, I do appreciate what you gave me here. I'm doing my best to try to make this world a better place by just showing up. Yeah, that's right. I know you guys, you're out at your restaurant. You're like, I hope Mark Wayne comes today. Look, I get it. Sometimes you're just looking for an extra thrill, right? And then when Mark Wayne shows up in one of his crazy cars, you're like, wow, there's the billionaire. I totally get it. But look, the humanitarian award means a lot to me because obviously, as you can tell, I care. I give. I'm all about giving back. And it's not about my billionaire status. It's not at all. It's about your status and the opportunity that you have to become something better. So as far as it goes, if you ever would like to intern with the Wayne organization, just speak to Alfred. He's in the back right now taking applications. We are now actually an influx. Not sure if you know, because of the CVID, we've had an extra amount of work. We're the ones who've been curating the new vaxes. You know, look, this is a Wayne Enterprises thing. You guys want to go with the Moderners? You want to go with the guy who's buying up all the farmland? You want to go with the guy who's literally an evil doctor behind scenes? He pretends he's a doctor, but he does not have any medical certification at all. I think you should go with Wayne Enterprises. We have a much better jab for you. And at the end of it, you're not going to die. You actually will wind up being stronger. We're working in some sort of extra metabolistic situations where you'll be trim,
You're going to be able to be stronger. You live to 363 years old is what we're figuring at the moment. So look, you can go with Wayne or you can go with the Gates. But look, Alfred is calling me. He said that I've got to go and I've got to save some more people. Sometimes you got to be a billionaire. You got to give, you got to give, you got to give. And I don't mind doing that. I got plenty to give. And also, Joan, do you mind if I call your daughter? I saw her last week down at Charades, and I gotta tell you, whoa! I was just thinking, you know, would you mind? Would you mind if she dates the billionaire? And also, look, you could wind up being, you know, like you'd be my mother-in-law. Like, how cool would that be? You know, I'll let you come over to the Wayne mansion, and I just look. She's striking. I'm just telling you. I'm looking right now. I've dated everybody. All of you. John, your daughter's out of her freaking mind. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know what she's thinking. Like crazy. Like Joan. She called me 5 times in like 15 minutes. Hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to like think for 3 seconds and you called me back. So, woohoo! John, sorry. Not sure how you're dealing with that. Is she still, yeah, of course she's still single. I know, I should never have even said that. It's crazy for me to even think that. Is she still single? Of course she's still single. She's bat crazy. Oh, Dolores, you shouldn't laugh. Are you kidding? Dolores? Oh my goodness. If you didn't have Claire as a daughter, then we would be able to just let you laugh. But Claire is just as bad. Holy freaking cow. Claire, listen to this one. Claire, she came down with a case of, huh? Yeah. I went out to dinner with Claire and I was like, hey, what do you want to eat? She goes, huh? I was like, no, like, what do you like to eat? She goes, I don't know, what do you like to eat? I said, food, what do you like to eat? She goes, I don't know, what do you? I said, am I even freaking coming to America here? And she's just like rambling, what is going on here? So I don't want to hear about that, Dolores. This is crazy. You, John, you should be, maybe you guys dated and there's something weird we don't know about, but you both have crazy whacked out kids. Joan, your daughter looks hot, smoking. So why don't we set it up, all right? Just I'll give you my number. Alfred's in the back, he'll hook it up, all right? And like I said, there's a chance you become billionaire status just by marrying into the Wayne fortune. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Well, actually, one more thing. I don't want it to make it seem like I haven't had a good experience dating, you know, all of your daughters. Eric, your daughter was something. I gotta tell you, she was phenomenal. She did this thing that, like, she would come around, like, well, I don't want to get too much into detail, but she was really a giver, is all I could say. She really was a giver. So, like, it's not like all your kids are bad, you know, just, you know, definitely, John, you and Dolores, you guys got a problem over there. And I feel bad for you in a way. Like, I don't know if there's a road out. I'm not sure if you have a way out of that situation you're living in. But I can tell you for sure, I'm not getting back into it. Holy cow. I ran so fast, you would have thought I was a superhero. Yeah, that's how quickly I ran from that situation. John, your daughter. Holy cow. How many times can someone call another individual in 30 seconds? She did it 37 times. How did she call me 37 times in 30 seconds? Is that even a possibility? 37 calls in 30 seconds. Oh, she did 3 times in a split second. How did that happen? I don't want to hear it, John. It's your daughter. Do you pay for, like, extra minutes or something? I would be actually talking to her. I would be like, hold on a second. You're going to call 37 times in 30 seconds? If he doesn't pick up on the first call, sweetie, leave a message, okay? And then here's like an astonishing idea. Allow him to hear the message, and call you back. How about that? No, let me call it 76 times in 36 seconds. That was your next world record. That one I was really impressed with. 76 times 30. Yeah. So, John, I had to change my freaking number, John. I had to change my number because of your whacked out daughter double, triple calling me by the second. So, in a way, I don't want to date any more of your daughters. But Joan, like I said, woo! When I saw your daughter, I was like, you know what? She may be the one who gets me to forget about the John daughters of the world and Dolores daughters of the world. And then I can remember that there are some good ones out there, you know? So anyway, look, I appreciate the award, everybody. And remember, you can become a billionaire too if your daughter marries me. Thanks again. I'll see you later.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Gino. Yes, I'll take a express. I drank that one so quickly. Oh, Sunday, you take them stupid fish. What? Oh, Gino, read my mind. Biscout. Thank you, Gino. Sonny, hold on. I need a 5-second timeout. Miss Brass. Gino, is this still 25 edition, or what are we doing? You used to got a 25th? No. What did you make me, just like a standard? Sonny! Gino made me standard. I can't pay you. You can't dig into that closet for a special blend. Jane, how dare you want me to keep calling him Super Mark? He's a super planet man. He flies. I can't beat that. Sonny didn't want to come off the pyramid that day. You should be yelling at Sonny, don't fill his coolth cup. You gonna give me a standard? I at least tried to punch the Super Mark. I tried to put a hole in his chest. He's too quick. Blocked all my strikes. Sonny, yibbity-yabbity you, sat on the friggin' top of the pyramid. You gonna get mad at Fatch? Cause I couldn't take down Super Mark by myself? I'm not superhuman. Gino, I'm not superhuman. I'm just the guy here in the friggin' Bronx. I'm at my table, Gino. And I said take down. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Gino. It was supposed to be me. And I'm supposed to be doing like this, like, we're doing like a flank situation, right? And I come from one side with the net. I throw the net over Super Mark, right? Sonny comes full speed, right? Out of nowhere. Like a bat out of hell. Takes stupid fist number one, right? Let me put down my express. Standard. How dare he? Sonny takes stupid fist number one, right? He comes in like Muhammad Ali. Squeezes a fist right through the heart of Super Mark. Dead. But Sonny, you didn't want to come out and play, right? Yippee, I got Folgers crystals. How dare you, Folgers crystal? You're sitting there, you got Cairo blend. I'm sitting there trying to punch Super Mark. He's blocking all my strikes. You can't help the Fatch. Disrespect. What? Gino. Bless your soul, Gino. I did my best. I'm glad that you understand that the Fatch at least tried to take down the Super Mark. And that Sonny's the guy to blame. Thank you, Gino, 25th. You got a 25th for me. This smells delicious, Gino. I'm gonna take this biscout that you gave me, and I'm gonna dip it into this 25th. I'm gonna dip it around. I'm gonna do... What? Gino! Gino! You gave me a bread and biscuit. You gave me Stop and Shop bread and biscuit. You were gonna give me bread and biscuit to dip into my express? Instead of a Stella Doro? How dare you, Gino? How dare you? I understand. I understand. I'm throwing it at Sonny, okay? He doesn't move. You see that? Gino, I got it. You thought that I wigged out and that I ran, that I was afraid of Super Mark. And that's why you were giving me a standard espresso and a freaking bread and basket biscuit instead of a 25th and a freaking Stella D'Oro. So, not to tell you a freaking job over here, Gino, but where is the actual Stella D'Oro? You have me sit here looking at this one. I tossed it over there. That's right, I can't find it. I'm like, where did it go? I tossed it at stupid Sonny, who proceeded to sit there and take it in the side of the fotch. Didn't drop. Like any at the cough. Again. Commendable. Jane, thank you, Jano. Yippity, yappity, you. I got my biscuit. How about you? I take a espresso, I take a biscuit, and I take a dancing around in the rain. Yippity yip. It smells like heaven, Gino. Yippee yip. I didn't let it drip dry enough. Hold on them. Drip dry. Gino! Phenomenal! I can't take another sip.
Yeah, Stella D'Oro. I know, look. Face, listen. I agree, sometimes you dip in espresso. But you dip every time, and that's just weird. Yeah, no, I'll dip it, but not like every single time. You're talking like every time I'm going to have an espresso, I have to dip a biscotti in there. What is with that? That's a little weird, dude. Sometimes you could just sip your espresso. You don't have to dip into that espresso. I just think that's a little odd. You have let some pretty good espresso sit there. Yeah, it's gotten cold, and you just kind of let it sit aside for Gino, your friend Gino, to take away afterwards. Do you know that there's a homeless person that could have had that espresso? They would have been happy to drink that espresso, Face. They would have been thrilled to drink that espresso. But no, they couldn't. You poured it down the drain. It wasn't good enough because you didn't have a biscotti. Oh, it was a bread and basket biscotti. You're talking about bread and basket biscotti? What is the difference? You do realize, Face, that when Bread and Basket puts out a biscotti, it's the same biscotti as you got from Stella D'Oro. Stella D'Oro just throws their freaking Stella D'Oro logo on there. Yeah. I can't believe this. Face, they don't have their own specific factory, and they don't make them in a field in Italy. No, it doesn't work that way. They're not made in a field. Yeah. Barry, I'm on with Dick Face. He thinks biscottis are made in a field in Italy. Barry, are you looking up your symptoms again? Listen, Face, I just want you to understand one thing, okay? It's not made in a field in Italy. It's made in some factory in Yonkers, New York. You want to make a big deal and make your friend Gino feel bad because he gave you a bread and basket instead of a Stella D'Oro, and you're going to tell him that that's the only one you'll dip into your espresso? That is on you. That is on you, Face. And let me tell you something. You sound weird. You sound weird. We all talk about it. We all talk about it. I can't believe you called Batmark on me because Batmark and I talked about you. Batmark and I had a conversation about you, Face, about how weird you are with the stupid dipperoo in the espresso. Over and freaking over. We're like, okay, dude, we get it. You like to dip an espresso. But what the heck? Can't you just every once in a while take a sip without the biscotti? I don't understand that about you. Like, that, it doesn't make sense. You are wired wrong. That's all I can say. You know, I always hear you say, I can't figure you out. I can't figure what you're doing. It doesn't make any sense. You don't make sense. If you look in the dictionary for normal, you are not there. You're a picture of complete mental when you look that up in the dictionary. This is the stuff you say, but realistically, everything you say sounds like a blubbering idiot speaking. Yeah, that's right. I said it. What are you going to do? You think that you guys can take me down, the three of you? You, Batmark, and Sonny, the stupid fists? You gotta be kidding. And he's gonna wear that Yankee cap again? That thing smells so bad. Do you understand that I have super smell? I have super smell, and you wanna bring stupid Sonny Fists with his stupid smelly coffee? You know that coffee, that's not right. You know that, right? So then why are you bringing him? You know the coffee's not right. You know his hat smells. I got soup smell. Let's make it a fair fight at least. You and Batmark leave stupid Sonny Fists at home. Can we make a deal on that? Foch, look. Fair is fair, Foch. Okay, fair is fair. Fine, I'll take you all on. I don't even care. You want to bring the stupid smeller? You bring him, okay? I'm going to put some plugs in my nose then. I don't need to smell that stinky guy. Same Yankee cap since 76. Same coffee since 76. Fists the size of Manhattan. What are we doing with this guy when I go out? I'm punching you all in the face. Oh, yeah. No, you're going down, Fache. I'm done with you. Listen, and don't call me again. Don't call me at Metropolitan News. I don't want to hear from you here. Barry's got to get a handle on his herpes. Listen, Fache, Barry's got an issue. We got to get a handle on his herpes, okay? If you see anything in Cairo, I may give you a pass. If you could find something that can heal this guy. Yeah. If not, I'm punching you all in the chest. That's right. Yeah. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, what? What? You... Hung up on Supermark. Barry, I gotta go. Don't worry, buddy. I'll find a cure. It's Supermark. I'm looking for Dr. Wayne Doppler, the evil genius. Apparently he's after Supermark. And of course, Supermark's gonna take down the tallest man alive. He thinks just because he's in the Guinness, he's protected. He thinks just because he can detect my flight patterns, that he's protected. He thinks that if he contacts Batmark, that he's protected. I'm Supermark. I'll take on any sort of bat figure. A bat? Really? I'm supposed to be afraid of a bat? Just like I was supposed to be afraid of some guy named Sonny the Fist. Stupid fists. I don't know if you saw how that worked out. Sat there in the pyramids. Lazy bodyguard, whatever. I don't even know what his deal was. The other guy, Fache, it was like gnats trying to hit me. When I blocked it, I didn't even feel anything. It was almost like a bird kind of came and just like ran into me. That's what it felt like on my arm. It's like, really? That's what you got? Fache. His bark is much worse than his bite. That I'll tell you for sure. But look, I am waiting for Batmark to appear. I don't know where he's going to show his face, but I will find him. And I'm also going to find Dr. Wayne Doppler and shut him down. This Doppler 5000, yeah, I'm about to destroy the hell out of this thing. I don't know if I should show you or not, but I'm going to fly through it. And I'm going to go like this through it. I'm going to elbow both sides. As I fly through, elbowing both sides, as the pieces start to break, I'm going to just do like a 360, throw them as far as I can to all 4 parts of the planet, hoping that maybe I hit Wayne Doppler in the head. He is 8'9". There's a good chance if I throw it at a low enough trajectory, I'll take down Doppler in the process. Look, sometimes you got to take advantage of a free weapon source. And when the Doppler 5000 is sitting right here, you destroy the hell out of it. Now, I still don't know where the 5001 is. That I'm looking for. If I could find the Doppler 5001, it would be game, set, match. It would be checkmate. You would see the battleship be taken. I sunk your battleship. You'd be hearing that from me. But no, now I got just the 5000. I got the crappy 5000 back here. Hey, look, he's not even here anymore because he knows it's crap too. The 5001 is the wave of the future. That 5001 I'm worried about because it could detect me before I even fly. He figured out how to detect my Kryptonian blood through the Doppler 5001, and now I'm really nervous because once I walk out of the house, my signature is open to the Dops. And so what we're going to have to do is take down the Doppler before he could take down the Super Mark. It's a stressful time in the life of Super Mark. There's a chance, although be it slight, there's a chance I can meet my demise at the hands of Wayne Doppler. Evil genius. 8'9", he's in the Guinness. I don't know if you know that. Tallest man alive. I mean, last week I dealt with Dick Face. Did you guys see how tough that guy was? Talks a big game. Oh, I'm gonna punch a hole in your chest. Excuse me, did you see? Super chest. He didn't punch a hole in anything. If anything, he punched a hole in his confidence. That's what he punched a hole in his confidence, people. You can't do anything in the supermarket if you got a sunny fist. That dummy sat there drinking a coffee, it looked like to me. I mean, I do have supervision. I could have looked a little closer to see what brand and what kind of roast he was working with. Was it a mild, a medium, or a dark roast? Could have been a Robusto. I'm not sure, but I didn't look close enough. I didn't get nervous. I wasn't nervous. Yeah, he did have fists the size of like the rocks on each level of the pyramid, but he stayed there holding a coffee cup. So I was not nervous at all and didn't need to know about what brand or what, origin of coffee he was drinking. I would have checked had I been nervous, because if I had checked and I saw that he had a Robusto and he was coming at me, Supermarket's got to work a little differently now. I got to work a little differently when there's a Robusto on the table. There's a Robusto on the table, and I'm just being like, yippee, yeah, look at me, I got you. And I'm doing one of these, I'm doing like a rope-a-dope. If I'm doing the rope-a-dope, or like the old, like, hey, look at my hand, whack me. Yeah, that's when you get in trouble when someone like a Sonny has a Robusto. If he had the mild, if he's working with like a, blonde or whatever, that blonde, the coffee that's a blonde, instead of like the dark roast, you get the blonde roast. Then you could do one of the rope-a-dopes. You could be like, hey, what's up? Look at this. And then you give him a kick in his face. But yeah, you give him the old 1-2 Magoo. Like, hey, look, Sonny, did you see this? You slap him as hard as you can in the face. By the time he picks up his monkey fists and he tries to lift them towards you, you super fist him right in the side of the face. And he just hits the ground, torso and all, falls over, and you're done. So, look, I wasn't worried about Sonny. Didn't smell his origin of coffee, didn't even look, because he was not a threat. The threat to me in the moment was some crazy guy talking garbage at me. Oh, you can't have an espresso. Excuse me. First of all, you always dip a biscotte into the espresso. That is a worldwide fact. It's knowledge. It's in books. There's YouTube videos. And then for Gino to not... So that I was kind of with him on that. Like, seriously, you don't dip a biscotte? Like, so yeah, I'm there on that. But the idea that he comes at me, like, hey, I'm going to elbow you in the fotch, then he did like this roundhouse kick, that was not cool by me. That was not cool by me. Now, I held, we have a code. We L's have a code. We can't hurt human beings unless they are literally hurting us. That guy, even if I let him hit me, it wouldn't have hurt. Like, I don't know if you know, he's a weakling. We filmed it. You could probably catch the footage. and see, but he's a weakling. Like, nothing he would do would hurt me. So, I don't know. His bark, though, like, he got me nervous. I'm like, this guy, what is he doing over here? I almost gave him the old, like, look at this hand, and then punched him as hard as I could. And then I was like, he's just like a frail little human. Like, he's nothing. He's got nothing here. We could just, you know, but I left him alone. I should have killed him. I should have killed him. I should have killed Sonny and put them behind us, right? I mean, we don't want to have issues going forward. Who knows? I could be there and I'm fighting Batmark, right? I'm like, Batmark, it's Super Mark. And he's like, over here, he's like, Super Mark, it's Batmark. And I'm like, Batmark, I'm going to punch you in your bat head. And I come in like this to punch Batmark in the bat head. And he goes, you missed. And then I'm like, I didn't miss. You just happened to duck. It wasn't a miss. That's a different, those are two different definitions. Me swinging at you and you ducking is not missing. It's taking a shot at an area. I went to strike at the area and you duckarooed. And in that situation, that's not called a miss. That's called a duck. Okay, so yeah, you ducked. You're great. You're a bat. You could duck in and out of swings and punches. Could you get that one? Are you able to stop that? Are you able to do that? Does that help you at all? Like, what do you got over there, right? So this is where we have to start getting a little more creative when it comes to fighting Batmark, because he's got this reflex thing. You know, a fist comes at Batmark, and he's got the ability to just be like, and go around it. And you're like, wait, hold on a minute. How did you do that? Because I saw your face right there, and when I came in with my super punch, you somehow were like, and then you moved like almost as fast as Super Mark. Totally crazy. But so that fist comes in, and Batmark's like, and Batmark attacks with the fangs, and he goes, I got you. And I'm like, no, you didn't get me. I'm Super Mark. And I fly away. He tried to bite me with his venom fangs that are filled with kryptonite. But you know what? I wasn't afraid. I was like, let's go, Batmark. What do you got? I gave him one of these. I gave him a backwards elbow. And when I was flying up in the air like this and came down on him like this with my foot, he didn't like that. No, it wasn't good for Batmark. But look, he ran off. He's playing coy now. I think he's back in Gotham. I'm thinking about looking for him. I think I may go to Gotham. In fact, I'm headed to Gotham to find Batmark. If you need me, just yell, freaking Super Mark. Humanitarian awards, like, come on. Are you? I want to go out there and see the real action. I mean, when am I going to get my next bat call? I'm sick of this. Party after Alfred keeps calling. I'm like, is it the next call? Am I going to have to go after some villain, Joker, you know, Dick Face? I ran into Joan. At the same time I'm asking her for a date with her daughter, I see John's face and Dolores like right next to each other, like they're on it together. Like, I'm almost wondering if John called Dolores and was like, hey, you know, guess what happened? My daughter's out of her freaking mind. And she called Mark Wayne 76,243 times in like a 15-minute period. How about this? I know your daughter's dating him right now. Why doesn't your daughter do some crazy whacked out stuff too? How about that? And then maybe we can get him to leave Gotham. So it seemed like to me, because they're like sitting there smiling when I got up there to get my award. Well, they could have been happy that I'm getting my award, but I doubt it. I think they were actually planning on doing something. Take me down. Come on. I mean, seriously? First of all, this is where I love being here in my back cave, because then I can start to really relax. I mean, who wants to wear this? I mean, come on. They got this whole thing like, oh, you're a billionaire. When you go to the parties, yeah, you can wear your jeans, you know, you can be relaxed. But you got to put on a tie. Why would I have to put a tie on? I'm Mark Wayne. You know, when you're a billionaire and you go to a party because you are the honoree, you show up there in like Tevas and a pair of shorts, okay? Don't tell me I got to show up in that tie. Mark Wayne. I'm just waiting for a call. Come on. When I can't get that bat suit back on and go out there and punch some people right in their chest and throw that in the face. It's the best when you're a bat. The best. I fly through the air. I kind of want to put it on the suit right now, just to stand and just talking to you. You know, going, look, this is my personal bat vlog, and nobody knows that it's my bat vlog because this is on an encrypted network. I am keeping this journal for time, so one day when I'm older, I can look back and say, remember when I was this young, and I was talking about how I wanted to take control of the darkness of this world and bring it under control. You know, unleash my inner the bat, you know? And so when you get to the point where you have that opportunity, you freaking put on a bat suit and go. That's all I'm saying. Right? I mean, look, I don't know what to tell you about it. I just think that's probably the best thing you could do is just kind of get yourself prepared and become the bat, right? I mean, if you can't become the bat, then there's a good chance someone's going to take you down. Yeah. What's that, Alfred? We got a call? We got a call! That is unbelievable. Okay, so what's it about? Dick Face? He's a villain. No, Alfred, he's a villain. What? Super Mark is a bad guy? No, I don't believe that. Alfred, you're talking about an alien from another planet who's come here to save humanity, and you're telling me he's a bad guy now? Because Dick Face said so? I mean, just really, really think about this for a second. What? He tried to take down Sunny Fists? No. Super Mark tried to take down Sunny Fists? And Dick Face? I don't know. I just can't see that. I mean, Face's a villain and all, but I don't know. I don't see him as a problem. But Super Mark being a villain now, going the other way, I don't know. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing. And Alfred, seriously? You want me to go put myself on the line and go confront Super Mark about something that could be just a straight up lie? Because this is Dick Face you're talking about. This is a guy who's literally always looking for respect. He's a sleazebag. He's not a good guy. Drinking espresso all the time, dipping in the espresso all the time. There's something wrong with a guy who's always dipping in his espresso. I mean, like, I get, like, occasionally doing espresso, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to dip it. But he's always doing it. That's like an over-the-edge thing. I think we should be a little bit nervous about anything that Dick Face says. You know how much espresso that guy drinks? I really don't think, Alfred, that you should be messing with him at all. I think, in fact, you should not listen to anything he's saying. Super Mark's not a bad guy. What? He is a bad guy? I don't know. Listen, Alfred says he's a bad guy, guys. He's telling me Super Mark's a bad guy and that Dick Face is a good guy. Look, this is the superhero world. You need to understand something. People switch sides all the time. I'm a good guy. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy. I'm a good guy. Happens all the time. So maybe Face's a good guy all of a sudden and Super Mark's a bad guy. I don't know. But apparently, so what you're telling me is that Face's calling me in, Batmark, to take on Super Mark. Are you serious? I gotta take on freaking Super Mark? Man, I love fighting villains. Super Mark? Gosh almighty, Alfred. That's like a real fight. That's like me up against, like, Goliath. I'm David, just so you know, in that situation. I gotta find the only rock big enough to take down an alien. Suggestions? Where are you gonna get kryptonite from? You tell me, where the freak are you gonna find kryptonite? In Gotham. You know a guy. God almighty. Listen, Alfred, if you know a guy, get the kryptonite and we'll go after him, I guess. But I don't know who the hell you know that has kryptonite. That's all I'm saying. All right. Yeah, no, let me know. Can you guys believe this? He's got me going after Super Mark? This could be the end of me, guys. I don't know. I'm not really sure if I could take this guy on. This guy's a serious dude. You see the muscles on him? I don't know. All right, look, I got to get myself ready. If I'm going up against the greatest superhero ever, potentially greatest supervillain. I mean, I thought that Zod was bad. Is Superman become Zod? That's not good, guys. When he comes in and says Fauci's a bad guy, I got to believe him. I got to believe my number two. I got to believe my number two. So anyway, guys, I appreciate this is my vlog. I'm gonna log out on this vlog session for now, and hopefully there's another one. Like I said, I'm going up against Super Mark. Could be very tragic for the Bat Mark, but I was charged with being Bat Mark. What the freak do you want from me? You want me to pretend that I'm not Bat Mark? I can't go up against the Super Mark. Excuse me, I'm gonna run him over with like a locomotive or something. I'm not really sure yet, but we're gonna take him down. A locomotive, Alfred, a locomotive filled with kryptonite that explodes when you hit Super Mark. What do you think? It's not impractical. That's an idea. Listen, creative sessions. Alfred, we can't know how to take down Super Mark if we don't talk it out. He's going to pretend that that's a bad idea. Like, a loco filled with kryptonite explodes on impact with Super Mark. To me, that's a genius idea. What is he talking about? Impractical. How is that impractical? That to me seems like common sense. Here's another one. We get him to fly into a silo. We shut out all the air in the silo, fill it with the air, with kryptonite, like the essence of kryptonite. So like, you know how you can get a smell? Like you go upstairs after you cook a roast and you get the smell of a roast, or sometimes you burn something in the oven and it smells like burn something in the oven. He gets the smell of kryptonite, falls to the ground, and then we can then have Sonny the Fist come down there and pop one on his head. And we call it a day. What do you think? Alfred, you got a better idea? Really? All right, I got to hear it. I just gave you two. I'm 2 for 2, and you don't like any of them. So I want to hear your ideas because, bottom line, I'm thinking about the loco. Kryptonite in the loco. If we could hit 77 miles an hour before the Uzis go off in the parking lot with Doc, we're going back to the future. I'm just saying, there's a possibility. If you're not willing to do that and run away from those bad guys in the white truck and do a Michael J. Fox, I'm not sure what to tell you, Alfred. I think that one's a genius idea. I got another one. This one may be the best one yet. Nakatomi Plaza. 21st floor. I go up there, right? We make a clone of me to stand in the doorway. I go back out. Super Mark comes flying through the 21st floor window and says, "Bat Mark, it's Super Mark." I'm not there anymore, but I have like a little like a voice thing on my fake clone me, and I'm like, "Hey, Super Mark, come and get it." Super Mark, when he punches me in the chest, I'm filled with kryptonite. I explode, the clone me. I explode, killing Super Mark in the process. 2 for the price of 1. The clone, because we don't want the clone to stick around afterwards. That's bad news too. 2 Mark Waynes on the street, 2 Bat Marks on the street. You could understand the implications of that, Alfred. Yeah. So we do want to make sure we keep it clean. Execute Mark Wayne 2 after the mission is complete. What do you think? Alfred, are you serious? You don't like that one either? God almighty! I don't know what else to do. I got no other ideas. I'm going to sit down then, Alfred. I think I'm going to wait for you to come up with the plan because I gave you 3. I'm 3. I think I'm 3 for 3. And you got nothing so far. You're back there saying, no, that's not a good one. I honestly don't understand how he doesn't think it's a good one. I'm thinking the best one is probably Nakatomi. No, maybe not Nakatomi, no. I think the best one's probably the Loco. Yeah. I'll get the Loco with the Kryptonite. Because creating a clone, again, I got to murder the clone. Let's just keep it simple. Alfred, we're keeping it simple. Loco, Kryptonite, explosion on impact, 77 miles an hour if we get there. Back to the Future time. You said no. Just then, okay, I'm just going to stay here. You tell me what the freak we're doing. Alfred, sometimes he's tough to work with. I come up with these great ideas and he's just like knocking them down, knocking them down, knocking them down. Like, are you kidding me? Alfred, I just gave you gold. Just gave you gold. Bad mark. Anyway, I think it's time to get into my suit just in case the call to take on Super Mark comes. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Bad mark. I'm going after Super Mark. Let's head to the city. Alfred, get the Batmobile ready. What plan are we going with again? Are we doing the Loco with the Kryptonite? Nakatomi Plaza? Or the perfume Kryptonite? Which routine are we working with tonight? Look, I understand we may have to try all three. This is Super Mark, but just give me an idea what we're going to be doing tonight. I got you in my earpiece monitor. Okay. Loco. You want me to start with the Loco? No, you're saying I'm crazy? Alfred, I'm not crazy. That's not Loco. That is absolutely what we should be doing. We should be taking... why am I holding you? We should be taking Super Mark down with a locomotive filled with kryptonite. That's what the Batmark would do. Oh, hey. How you guys doing? Yeah, I'm just looking at the computer here trying to track down Super Mark. I figure he's got to be somewhere here on the monitors, right? But so far, I haven't been able to track him down. I hear that there's an evil genius named Wayne Doppler that may be able to help me when it comes to tracking Super Mark. Yeah, I just typed in search Metropolis area. Can't find him anywhere. I think I've done my work here. I gotta get in that freaking Batmobile, and I gotta go and do some research. I gotta get on the streets, drive around, and we'll see if we can find him. You know, I may try to find the Batwing and see if I have it stocked away somewhere at Wayne Enterprises. The Batwing is there. I may look for it and see if I can bring it back to life. Fly through the air. You know, if I'm gonna go after Super Mark, I should have the freaking Batwing. So, Alfred, do you know where the Batwing is? Alfred, what do we pay you the big bucks for? You don't even know where the Batwing is when I need it? Look, I'm a billionaire. I buy all kinds of things. Get me the backup Batwing then. You know we got two of them, right? Stupid Alfred. Sometimes he doesn't use his head. Sometimes he forgets that I buy two of everything. It's always good to have backups when you're Batmark. Look, I gotta get going. Batmark is being called into duty. No, not to take a duty. Batmark is going to take down Super Mark. So, next time you need me, shine that freaking light up in the sky with the bat signal, and I'll be there for you. For now, I'm going to take down Super Mark for Dick Face. Remember, nobody can stop the crazy techniques of Batmark. Is the Batmark Beal gassed up? Perfect. I'm going to find Super Mark. I'll let you know if I need anything. I'll be in the in-ear monitor. Just remember, I'm still thinking locomotive. Locomotive,
Kryptonite. Kill Supermark. All right, let me get going. Hey,
Vache.
yibbity
It's
yabbity
Pat
yibby.
Mark.
Yeah, I can see you stupid tights. What
I
am
understand
doing?
you need my services.
Yeah, I need your services. I got a problem with your dumb friend, stupid Mark. Did you hear? Did you hear what he did?
I heard.
Yeah.
What exactly did Supermark do?
I'm there, right? He can't pay respect for the fetch. I'm there with
He
Sonny.
didn't pay respect
Yeah, he tried to take
to
Sonny
you
down.
and to Sunny Fists.
I'm still pissed.
That's what makes him a villain.
Yeah. Are you
I'm not
kidding?
sure that qualifies
Oh,
in my book, Vach.
Hold on a minute. Are you kidding me? You don't see? You
Look,
can't-
Vache, if your pride is hurt here, that may be something you have to handle on your own. I'm not sure I should be going after Supermark.
Let me tell you something there, Mark Wayne.
Oh, easy, Vach.
All right? Yeah.
Vach.
You don't think I know who
How
you
did
are?
you know that?
I know everything, okay? I'll take you down. Sonny Fists.
Vach, that's
You take
information
it
that
down.
can get you in a lot of trouble.
What are you gonna do?
Are you sure you want to threaten me like that?
Bat
I am.
Poop. You think you can come in
That
and Sonny
Mark.
Fists to me? Listen, you do me my solid. You take care of stupid Mark, okay?
Vach,
We got no problem.
just keep... Don't do that, Vach. Vach. Vach.
You gonna do the thing?
Okay. Okay.
You gonna do it?
I'll take down Supermark.
That's what I want to hear.
You just better not say a word about my identity.
I'm not gonna say anything, you stupid bag.
Do you mind if I ask, what the hell are you wearing? I flew in here to Gotham to try to find Batmark, and I find this guy. I don't know if I should be afraid of you or not. I mean, you look like a skeleton, but really, if I need to, one of those right in your face. But look, I'm here looking for Batmark. Do you know where he is? Have you seen him anywhere? I mean, look, I know you got look, I got a crypt in my hand. Look at me, I'm holding a coffin. Would you like me to squeeze you into said coffin? It can be arranged. If you don't tell me where Batmark is, then I think I may have to arrange that. You into a casket. We'll bury you someplace close by, though. Don't worry about it. Anyway, do you have any tips for me? Anywhere you want to send me? And if you send me to the wrong place, remember, I remember what you look like now. I have a photographic memory. I'm Supermark. Okay? And I'm also... You smell terrible, just so you know. But now I've got that in my nostrils and likely will never forget that smell. It will haunt me, in fact, from time to time, that you exist and smell like that. But I have it now. It's there. I'm almost like a canine dog. Supermark's got a canine dog situation going on where I can track down individuals months, years, even decades later based on a smell. Some people, they do it on a visual, they're doing it on an audio cue. Oh, I heard the voice and I can remember that that's Lex Luthor. Now, I'm able to do it all. I could do the Lex Luthor thing, I could do the smell, I could do the taste, and I could also elbow you right in the face if you don't tell me where Super Batmark is. But look, Batmark has really got it coming to him. I just want you to know. You may be thinking you're protecting him right now because, like, he's the guy who comes out here and gives you coffins and stuff. But he's a bad guy, okay? Everybody's like, oh, he's here to protect the city. No, he's not. He's here doing really bad things. And there's another guy maybe doing good things, but Batmark, bad guy, okay? He's basically one of my super nemesis. So anyway, look, I'm sorry. I don't want to stop you from doing your walk. If you want to keep marching, keep marching. I'm not stopping you from marching, am I? Am I stopping you from marching? Is it that I'm so super that you're like, I'm going to stop here for a little while and I'm going to just allow Super Mark to be super? And look, I get it. I get it. Oh, that's the other thing. You have to sometimes remember that Super Mark can just attack when he feels like it. I'm not like the Superman that you may remember. I do have a little bit of a chip on my shoulder about certain things, like Bat Mark messing around and leaving me on the lurch. The other day I showed up. I'm in Times Square. I'm sitting there like this. I'm like, okay, let's go. I got Bat Mark coming. Let's go. I'm ready to go, right? I had my super fist ready. Again, not as super as the other guy's fists, but I have a little bit extra power behind it because I'm Super Mark. I wanted to just get this fight over with. I just wanted to have the fight with Bat Mark. Whoever wins, wins. We both go home. We have like a cappuccino or whatever, you know? But the idea that I'm there, I show up at 12 noon on the dot. High noon, he says. You gotta show up at high noon. High noon? I got there at freaking 11:55. I was there at 11:55. I don't know if you know, I'm Super Mark. I left at 11:54 from New York. I'm like, hey, buddy, look, I'm here 11:55. You said 12 noon. Come at 12 noon on the dot. I'm there 11:55 in Hungary. A little hungry at the time because I flew from New York to Hungary. And they have goulash. It was terrible that day. They didn't have anything good. And I'm there waiting for Bat Mark to show up. It's supposed to be a rumble in Hungary. We're talking about across the planet on one breath, because I don't know if you know this, when you shoot across the planet and you're trying to get there in a couple seconds, you gotta hold your breath. You can't breathe in while you're going. What are you supposed to be like, flying the speed of sound? You're like, look at me, I'm breathing. You hold your freaking breath and you bolt it, right? You're going, and then all of a sudden, if you want to get another breath, if for some reason you run out of breath, which just doesn't happen, I'm super, but if you did, you'd have to come to a reasonable speed in order to actually get a breath. If you open your mouth even while you're flying at the speeds I fly at, you get slowed down by the wind and you could actually lose teeth. I don't suggest that. I don't recommend it at all. What I do suggest is that you tell me where Bat Mark is immediately. I'm really starting to lose my patience with you. I'm not sure if you really want me to help you because I'm thinking about it. I will unleash the power of the elbow. You let Bat Mark know that I was here, okay? And I'm coming back for him, okay? I want to meet him here in Gotham, high noon tomorrow. And I don't want to hear that he gets here and he's like, oh, I came and I left. No, you show up and you get here and you wait for me. You wait for Super Mark, because I'll be here most likely 11:55 again, depending. If I leave at 11:54, I may, just because he disrespected me this time, I may leave at 11:59. I'll show up here right at noon. I'll be here on the dot. And when he's hopefully standing right there going, are you ready, Super Mark? I'm going to stand here and say, I'm absolutely ready. You disrespected me last time, so you're getting a super fist in your bat face. Here's the thing, though. Again, I don't know how he's able to do this. I go to super fist him in the face, right? And somehow he ducks and maneuvers around it. He's got some sort of super skill, even though he's not a superhuman. He's just a freaking guy. If I figure out who he is, it's over for him. If I figure out who is his actual identity, yeah, I will just torture the hell out of that guy. Are you kidding me? If I find out who he is, he's gonna be like in there shaving, and all of a sudden I'm gonna fly in and just what? How did I cut my face? I'll put the razor back in his hand after, so like, what? I must have poked a little too hard on the razor. You can't, you can't mess around with Super Mark. The other thing I'll probably do is he'll be there sitting down to go to the bathroom, and first, I come and fly and take the toilet paper, and he'll have no idea. He'll be like, oh, I'm going to go and flush now. Let me go and wipe. No toilet paper. It is gone. And so that's the bottom line here. You have to understand, Super Mark is going to take down Bat Mark. And if you're not prepared for it, remember, you'll get an elbow right in the face. So Super Mark is going to take off. And again, if you don't tell Bat Mark that I'm on to his scent, and again, I have your scent, it's completely horrific. Like, didn't your mother tell you you should wash your body, even just occasionally? You don't have to do it all the time. I know for you it's been apparently 18 months. Is that about right? 18 18 months? You've been sitting here 18 months in that getup. I have a feeling you haven't even washed that stupid getup either. Tell Mark, nobody wants to be around when you're around. In fact, I have a feeling the reason why you have such a bad reputation as a company is because of your stench. So anyway, you go back to being you with your silly crypt and yeah. And I don't know what else to tell you than that. I'm off.
Oh, hey guys, what's going on? I'm on my way to go get Supermark. He's going down this time. Yeah, kryptonite and a loco. Alfred doesn't like the plan, but I think it's like a no-brainer, right? Locomotive, 77 miles an hour, 78 miles an hour, right into Supermark while he's standing there on the tracks. Kryptonite, explosion on impact, kills Supermark. Sonny the Fist comes and pounds his face. Let me put this on auto. Look, I just wanted to tell you real quick, I have a plan. It's about a locomotive. It's about kryptonite. It's about a dead Supermark. Hope you'll stick around for the rest of this journey. So long. You know I could smell you through my mask, right? You may want to get that armpit washed. Have you seen Supermark anywhere? I have a feeling he's here in the city. I'm gonna find him and take him down. It's only a matter of time. I'm hoping it's only a matter of time before you wash that armpit, too. The city doesn't need that type of BO. We got enough in the taxis. Hey, armpits. Put your arm down. Put your arm down. What are you, stop trying to don't try to touch me there. Will you stop it? What are you doing? Stop it. I'm looking for... Would you... Don't touch me. There, that's very inappropriate. I'm Mark. So, what's important to understand is that we need to find Supermark. And that... What? Will you stop that? I'm trying to put out a public service message. And you're touching Mark. Don't touch Mark. If anybody out there sees Supermark, you make sure you let them know that Mark... Stop touching me in my behind. It's extremely inappropriate of you, with the smelly armpit specifically. I don't need that. Next time, it's coming with an elbow. I'm just letting you know. Supermark is 6'5". He's got wavy brown hair, dashing looks, and he's super. If you see him, make sure you let him know that Mark is... Stop touching me there, your smelly armpits. That is disgusting. Get yourself some Bimenin. And don't touch me there again. I told you elbows are coming. I don't know why I didn't bring the elbow at you. Next time, it's a given. Maybe it's because I'm kind of surprised you're putting your hand there. I am Mark. If you see Supermark anywhere, make sure you shine the bat light up in the sky, and I will come from... What? Would you get your hand out of my... Get your hand out of there. I warned you. You can't touch Mark in that way. That Mark will always give you an elbow. Put your arm down, sir. Make sure you shine that light in the sky for Batmark. And remember, this live filming of Supermark versus Batmark is sponsored by this guy's smelly armpit and by Manon, which is the sponsor of tonight's show. Actually, it's not, unless somebody wants to contact By Menon and ask them if they want to sponsor the show. If they don't, scratch this from the freaking movie. Damien, what have you heard? Damien, it's Pat Mark. What have you heard? Has Supermark been here? You know I'm taking him down with a locomotive filled with kryptonite, right? Damien, you gotta talk to me. I'm here. Sometimes you gotta give him a back grip. Like that. Grip him in the face. Batmark! You know, I love coming into downtown Gotham. Kind of fit right in. Everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna wear masks and I'm gonna wear outfits too. They don't even realize I'm in the crowd right now. This guy, he thinks I'm somebody dressed up as a bat. Yeah, he doesn't know. He'd probably realize it if I gave him an elbow as hard as I could right in his chin. Then he would know. But I'm gonna defer from it. I may give him a neck chop. I'm working on that one. I have to kind of protect my neck. Batmark. Anyway, look, I'm here on the streets trying to find Supermark. I heard he was here in Gotham. Did you hear anything? Did you see him? You did? He was here, right? What did he say? He said he's after Batmark. Damien, if Supermark comes back, give him something for me. Oh, hey. I'm just on my way to find Supermark. I'm leaving Gotham. I think he's in Metropolis. I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna kill him. I got a kryptonite freaking locomotive ready for his stupid chest. Yeah, you thought I was gonna say super chest. No, his stupid chest.
Oh, Batmark. Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive.
Freaking
8'9". Goodness. And also the patent holder of the Doppler 5001.
You're friggin' humongous.
Just hush, hush. At the down low, I'm designing a 5007 for you. It's going to be a Batman special, and you'll be able to target Supermark anywhere on the planet. The moment he leaves his rooftop, or he decides to go into a freaking phone booth to flip into Supermark, you're going to know he's there. So that you can be proactive and you can take down Supermark. So I will have the patent complete in a couple weeks. I'm not giving it to you till I get my freaking patent. Because if you steal it and you try to use my radar system and you don't give respect to Wayne Doppler, we have a problem. I'm the tallest man alive, 8'9". Goodness, okay? So if you have a problem or you would like to get a Doppler system, you have to wait until the patent is complete. Because Doppler don't play. I've been known to drop the hammer on people. And by hammer, I mean my 5.5-foot leg. I bring my 5.5-foot leg down on somebody and they're not feeling good afterwards. They're usually about 5.5 feet tall. And I'm just squashing them like that. It didn't feel good, I imagined. But they shouldn't have tried to steal a Doppler system. So, do we have a deal? Are you gonna put Doppler 5007 on your website and pay for branding deal?
Absolutely.
Affiliate? Are you going to affiliate deal me?
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
you affiliate deal the Doppler 5007, I think we may have a deal.
Yeah, we'll
I
do
just need an
affiliate
affiliate
marketing.
contract from you.
Yeah, no
We
problem.
good?
Let's do
Okay.
it. Affiliate
Bat
marketing.
Mark, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
I'm going to deliver this package to you, and just let me know how you're doing, or I guess I'll just see on the news when you've destroyed Supermark.
It's a pleasure.
Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive.
Pleasure.
Goodness.
Man, this has been one heck of a movie, right? It's been one heck of a challenge trying to figure out who the heck's the supervillain in this movie. We know that Batmark has been the good guy the whole time, though, right? You know that. Anyway, let me take this thing back off auto. Oh, it just took me a second there to grab the controls again. What? I think. Oh, hold on. Alfred. Yeah, no, I'm here. No, Superman's flying somewhere. I don't know where the frick he is. Where is he? He's currently flying over Madagascar. Is Ben Stiller there? What? It's an inside joke. No, that's okay. I'm flying there in the Batwing. Thank you, Alfred. You know I love you, right? Yeah, no, not in that way, Alfred. Just in a way that I say I appreciate you and all the things you've done to help me become the perfect bat that I could ever be. I love you, Alfred. Again, not in that way. All right, guys, I gotta go. He's in Madagascar. Super Mark. It's Bat Mark.
Yeah, I can see.
In case you didn't know from taking a look at me. So this is where you want to do it, huh? This is where you want to get it all out? Just kind of throw each other into buildings, break... Hey, look, this city has been through enough in the last year. All right, Supermark? Every business on this strip has felt the effects of protest in 2020. You want to now go and get into it together? And do it all over again?
What other options do we have?
Fine, let's do it. No,
look,
I'm ready.
you
Look,
wanna-
I don't need to...
you wanna talk it out?
I don't need to hear you talk anymore. You're not so super, okay? Dick Face said you didn't pay respect.
That's right.
And now, I'm gonna make you cry and give respect to Batmark,
You're a lot of talking,
Yeah.
Batmark.
to Sunny Fists,
Let's go.
and Foch. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is what I call the Bat Fist. I come in like a fake, like this.
Yeah.
And then I come in like that. How did that feel? How did you block that?
I'm super.
I'm Batmark. You shouldn't be able to block that.
I'm
You
fast.
think you're fast and that you're super.
I
But
am
I'm
super.
Batmark. And I'm also freaking super. Super freaking Batastic. Yes, that's right. Stop blocking my attacks, okay? This should be a fair fight where when I hit you occasionally, you allow it to happen, okay?
You want me to let
Yeah,
you?
no,
hit-
exactly. How about I give you one? Dang it! You gave me a counter.
That's right.
You countered my hit and struck me back.
That's right.
Don't make me call Alfred on you.
What's
What
up?
if I try to give you this and then I come in like that neck chop?
Still not.
Supermark's pretty fast, guys. He's pretty fast. Look, Supermark, why don't we try something different?
What do you got?
You put your hands behind your back, because you're too quick when you're just standing there, and I try to strike you. So put your arms behind your back. It's like that game. Your hands are above, and I go like that. It's like that. And I go quick, and I am able to always tap the top of your hands. It's just like that.
All right.
Okay, so ready? Hands behind your back. There we go. Good job. All right, here we go. I'm going to punch you in the face now as hard as I can. Ready?
All right.
You try to move. Ready? Oh, what's that? How did that feel, huh? You got bad punched.
You sucker punch.
You got bad punched. You got a little surprise. Ah, dang it. Don't punch me. Don't punch me in the face.
You punched me in
Hey,
the
I'm
face.
a Billy.
What?
Don't punch me in the face.
I'll apologize to Foch.
You're gonna apologize to Foch?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm sorry to hit you.
You should feel bad. You should never have punched me in the face ever. I'm freaking Batmark. We should be teaming up, Supermark.
I know.
We should be taking on the injustice of mankind together. Batmark and Supermark.
You're right.
Instead of fighting. What do you say? Can we be brothers again? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now look, Supermark, you're holding my hand a little too long now. It's a little weird. Yeah, no, that's good. Look, I appreciate that we could get on the same page again.
Yeah, for sure.
We have to try to save mankind,
Absolutely.
not destroy each other in the streets and take out buildings and businesses. That's not good for anybody, Supermark. Just want you to know. I didn't mean anything by that big punch in the face. I just had to get you to pay respect to Foch.
I get it.
It's a necessary thing.
I get it.
So look, I think it's about time I get the hell out of here. Honestly, I'm a little hungry, Supermark. I have not eaten dinner. Came out here to fight you without eating dinner, yeah.
You didn't eat dinner and you
Who
came
goes
to
out
fight
and
me?
fights Supermark without first filling up with normal nutritional, we need something in the belly at this point. All right, so I can't even think anymore.
That was not a
Plus, the
super
fact
idea.
that I can't breathe in this mask doesn't help.
Yeah.
It's like wearing a mask for CVID-9. I'm just saying.
I
Anyway,
can
look,
understand.
Supermark, give me a pound. We're good, right?
We're good.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Wait, what? Hold on. Alfred, what is it? Are you serious? No. I'm with Supermark right now. You want him to come with me? Okay. Okay, thanks, Alfred. Over and out. Supermark,
What's going on?
take Vache. He's double-crossed us both.
What?
He's in Cairo right now. Alfred said we need to get there immediately. Come on, you fly, I'll batwing it. Okay. Hey guys. We're back after Foch. He double-crossed us. His stupid Sonny fist, I think it was Sonny. I think Sonny was drinking the special... Hold on. Put this on auto. I think Sonny was drinking that special extra. That roast. The Cairo blend. He got the bad idea. He said maybe we could take down the bat. Take down Supermark. So now we're trying to find him. I'm not sure. What? Oh, hold on. Alfred. Yeah. No, I'm just talking to my bat vlog. What? You found Foch? What? Oh, are you kidding me? He's in South Africa? What's he doing down there? He likes the lands down in Africa? Was he a Toto song? Is it... Hold on, Alfred. I'm gonna try to see if we can get Supermark on the line. We push through that. Supermark. Alfred found Foch. Yeah, South Africa. That's right. Sonny the Fist. He was easy to track down with those huge fists. Yeah, I'm on my way there. Yeah, I'll see you there. All right, guys, I gotta stop this bad vlog and get going. South Africa calls.
Sonny, how the cough doing? You have a good time top pyramid? I can't figure. You know I had a problem with Supermark because you didn't come off your stupid pyramid? You back there? Oh, you got an endless cup of cough, huh? You see me there, Supermark, okay? He comes down, yippity yap, right? You can't come off your pyramid top? I'm Pirate Spock. I can't figure you out, honey. So now we're here, Cairo. We're going back into that pyramid. What do we do? After your cup of cough, I gotta wait till after a cup of coffee to pop a hole inside pyramid or go inside, grab the loot. Give it a loot, give it a loot. I'm a bad fetch. Hold on now, man. Sonny, we're in the clear, okay? Bad Mark's going to take out Super Mark. We got no problems anymore. We're gonna take all the loot, all the booty, all right? You get 2% milk. Sonny, you don't care anyway. You got dumb fists. We're gonna spend a couple percentage points on replacement fists after you break into Fort Knox for me. You go up to Fort Knox, pop, you put a hole in the side of the friggin' Knox. I go in there, I'm grabbing friggin' bars of gold. I'm bringing them out. I'm throwing them to you, Sonny. I gotta go like this with like one friggin' bar, right? You go like this with a pinky. You hold that bar with a pinky. You like, hey, Vaj, keep going. I'm throwing them. You're like a stupid acrobat, right? You're grabbing them through the air. 5 on top of the pinky. You're like, okay, keep going, Vaj. You got the ring finger out. Zing, zack, zippity zappity zoo. 5 more. You got 10 bars of gold, right? The third finger's the middle finger. Don't you dare disrespect the Vaj. How dare you disrespect the Vaj and give me the Super Mark. Vaj. Bad Mark. You guys double teaming me? This is illegal in some states. You can't disrespect the Vaj. Sonny! Sonny! What are we doing, Sonny? I need help. I got a Super Mark and a Bad Mark here. What are we doing, guys? What's going on? Why are you crowding me? What? I can't think yet. I thought you was gonna take care. Like, what are we doing, oh man?
You tried to pit me up against Super Mark. But he's my friend.
What are you talking? I told you he's a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy.
He disrespected the Vaj.
You probably don't deserve respect.
You can't disrespect the Vaj.
You gotta earn my
You
respect.
can't.
Vaj?
You know better. You came here from Krypton. You can't. You disrespect the Vaj too.
Yeah, if you don't
Maybe you
respect
didn't deserve
it,
it.
you
No,
don't
Bad
respect
Mark.
back.
I don't want to hear another word, okay? You didn't even take him down. It was your job to take him down. You can't.
I
I
started to.
started breathing down my shoulder over here. I wish I had 2 kryptonite in my pocket. Oh, go fetch Super Mark. I can't. He's right here on my shoulder. What are you good for? Nothing, right? Sonny! Well, you're getting a little close to me, Super Mark. Give me a break, okay? How dare you? I can't make you wait. You can come by me. What's your problem? You disrespect me, right? I try to punch you over and over and over. You block it. How dare you? Well, I mean, see, look, you even right then. How dare you block all my strikes? You're not fun. No, I don't like you. You're not, I mean, tall, devastatingly handsome. Look at those muscles. You gonna disrespect the Vaj with the muscles? Hey, Batman, you with the stupid voice, the friggin' cape, double cape situation going on over here.
You got double cape?
Sonny, I got double cape situation. We don't drink Wolf Cup. Guys, you ever seen anybody drink a Wolf?
Like Sonny?
As long as Sonny's been drinking that friggin' Wolf, come back there, right back, Mark. What are we talking?
No.
Super Mark, right? I mean, what is this over here?
You never
Sonny! Yeah, Super Mark, Bad Mark laughing at you. Yeah, you're like stupid Sonny fists.
It's like the never-ending cup of coffee.
Right, Bad Mark, his fists are ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I know, Super Mark, I know. Look.
It's a good one,
It
Super Mark.
is like the funniest thing in the world, coming into the cafe on a daily to sit at my friggin' table, right? I'm on my table, right? Super Mark, check this out. Bad Mark, check it. I'm at my table, right? I look, shoulder, sit there, cough cup. This guy sit back there, his hand the size of a table.
Super Mark. He puts his hand on the table, crushes tables. They call him into demolition homes.
Really?
Takes one fist through the house. He's like a wrecking ball. That's why they call him Wrecking Ball Sonny. Sonny! We're making fun of your stupid fists again.
This is a big fist,
What's
Sonny.
that, Batman?
That's a huge fist. I can't believe he got a fist the size of like a country, small country.
That was good. That was freaking good.
Did you hear that one, Super Mark?
Right, Super Mark? Wasn't that hilarious?
It was fun.
Yeah, small country.
Yeah. I thought you'd laugh harder at that one.
Yeah,
I
it was.
can't figure you. Sonny! I think we're getting along now. I can't tell. No,
we're not.
Not getting along. No,
Not at all.
not good. Don't even
right.
good. Like,
We're not
I
good.
make you laugh. You can't respect the facts. Supermark, let me tell you something. Okay? You can't disrespect the facts. Okay? I'm here. I'm at my pyramid. I'm at my pyramid. You can't let me break into my pyramid. I'm going to take the spoils of my hard work of using a stupid Sonny fist, put a whole side of the pyramid.
Can't do that.
I got all the goods. Yeah.
Can't do it.
You can't? You can't let that happen? So, Mark, no. You got a problem with that too, Bad Mark?
I do.
You don't, that's not okay because Pharaoh Sphinx.
Yo, you can't
I'm going to the
disagree.
Pharaoh Sphinx. Oh, yippity yap. Look at that. Took a little pyramid. I broke the pyramid. I go in there 10,000 years. It's demolished, Sonny. Pow, pow, pow.
You can't
Crushes.
disagree.
There's freaking dust. There's dust all over Cairo. It's in the air. It's all over the air. Like, holy cow, it's a sandstorm. Like, no, Sonny just freaking took out the pyramid. Just pyramid number 1, okay? He takes out the pyramid. Dust in the air, right? I'm in there. I see that crypt where you know, like Tutankhamun's cousins in there, right? We go over. No respect.
No respect.
No respect.
No respect?
Sonny, bang, pops a hole in the stupid crypt, right?
Sonny the fist?
I give him the kidneys.
Stupid fists.
He gets the kidneys, he gets the heart, the eyeballs. I get all the gold.
You getting the
The
eyeballs?
2%, it's in kidneys. It's in freaking, like, oh, look, we found some extra toes in this one. Oh, I want it. What are you doing with that, Sonny? Toes inside, cough, cut. Yippee. What are we doing back there? No, Supermark, I'm just trying to explain a story to you.
But you're not making you're not
You
making any
can't.
sense at all. Use words
You
that
can't
make
pay
sense.
respect and just allow the facts to be. Look, both you guys, okay? I got nothing but respect for the fact that in a perfect world, I could go into the app and give you both a punch in the face. But why is it that you're both so quick that you blocked my advances? You blocked my strikes.
Can't hit that, Mark.
I can't figure it out. Sonny, where are you when I need you? Sipping a cough, son. I'm sipping a cough, Fudge.
Super Mark, he's stipping the
All
cough.
right, guys, what are we doing? Take me away.
Never-ending
What are,
cough.
are you arresting the Fudge?
Are we gonna arrest him?
Is that what's going on?
I kind of just want to hit
What are
it
you doing?
really hard.
Are you taking me to jail?
I don't know about Mark. What do you think?
Why
I
don't
mean, I'll
you just let me
pound the hell out
stay
of
in Cairo? Put me inside a pyramid, right?
him. We gotta hear this one.
And
Okay,
you
let me
say, Sonny Fist, just let him stay there tonight or whatever, right?
Okay.
You freaking leave, right? Sonny's sitting outside. Fudge, I'm here, my cough. I go, Sonny, this is the freaking part of the pyramid I'm in, right? Sonny puts his freaking fist into the side of the pyramid. Dust
No good.
everywhere.
No.
I'm coming through like freaking Indiana Jones' Last Crusade. I'm going through there. I come out in the middle of the night. You see the moon shining down Cairo, right? And I'm running through the desert with Sonny the Fists. And we're just kind of taking off. Nobody even knows, right? We're good.
I go back to my lair. You go back to your friggin' bat cave. You go back to your lair in Metropolis. We're good to go, right? I mean, what do you say, guys? But let bygones be bygones. Can we do a triple shake a real right over here like this?
I'm good if you are, Supermark.
Yes. Let me get a Supermark.
That's good.
And Batmark. And now you guys, that's you're not talking. You didn't expect that. You didn't expect I was going to throw you into each other. No. I'm sorry. I can't take you away. You think you're smarter than Fudge? You think you're smarter than Fudge? Oh, we're gonna do a truce with the Fudge. I'd never do a truce with two of you stupid clowns and your dumb cartoon outfits. You gonna think you would do a Fudge? Hold on now, man. Next time I see you guys, I'm gonna have something stronger with me than a stupid Sunny Fist. Or maybe he won't be drinking a Cool-Off cup. Maybe he'll actually be ready to do something. Maybe fight back like a tiger. Right now, he's a stupid Sunny the Fist on top of the pyramid. But I'll tell you what, Supermark, Batmark, this isn't the last time you've seen the Flash.
Oh, yeah?
You'll see me soon. You'll rue the day.
Oh, yeah?
You're gonna see me soon. Yeah. With Sonny the Fist in tow.
Don't promise
I don't
something
think he
you
has
can't.
any tows, but he'll be in freaking tow. I'll bring him on like a freaking trailer. Whatever. Okay? I'm coming for you too. Okay?
yeah.
What? What was that thing over there?
Supermark. Yeah. He tricked us.
He tricked us.
He took off with Sonny the Fish.
Yeah.
Look, I'll jump in my friggin' Batwing.
Okay.
You fly. We'll find him and beat the hell out of those two guys. If Sonny the Fist comes after you with those stupid fists, use your power punch and laser eyes. I'm getting in the Batwing. I'll see you there.
Will they catch up to stupid Sunny Fists and Fache? Join us next week for feature film number 3 of Supermark and Batmark.
Totally dizzy now. So, okay, we move forward. So, let me get ready here. Sandra, did we get rid of Sandra?
This is pre-Joanne.
Can you see she has the special sheen? Just spray it. Yeah, tell her to come. I'm going to take a 5 here. Yeah, no, just tell her to come and do it right now. Oh. The Renaissance family doesn't care. They're fine with that. They understand that this is a production and that this is really a multi-billion-dollar production and the numbers are all BS. They know. They understand the whole world is Truman Show. Yeah. Come on. Just get over here and just make me look a little better, okay? Come on, seriously. What are we doing? Do you want me to really look like Super Mark or Superman for this part? Or do you want me to just pretend? Sandra, I mean, seriously, I'm going to report you to SAG. AFTRA, I may even call your parents and just tell them that you're not doing the job. You're not doing the job that you should be doing to support this production. So, I guess so I'm doing it myself? Randy, am I doing it myself then? Because Sandra's not coming out to do it. She doesn't want to. You just want. So you're going to direct this whole production, and you want the talent to do their own makeup and hair? Randy, just seriously, just nod if that's what really you're thinking. I see the eyes that you're making. They don't look right. Like, I think you know it's stupid. Like, you're saying to yourself, yeah, that is pretty dumb, right? Just nod. Say, yes, that's right, Supermark. We know it's very stupid. No, Sandra, I don't want to hear it anymore. If you can't come over and beautify Supermark before the next scene, then just go and do you, okay? Well, I'm going to call my husband. You can't call your husband after you come here and do the sheen and get me ready for the next shot? I just don't understand why I'm sitting here. You're over there saying you're about to make a phone call to your husband. Randy's okay with it. Randy, the production suffers when we don't have good hair and makeup, okay? The production suffers when Sandra decides not to be the Grammy-nominated whatever she is. What is she, a Tony? What did she get? What did she get? Well, Randy, what did she get again? No, not the venereal disease she got. What was her award that she won in that last production she worked on? A Tony, yeah. She doesn't deserve one in my eyes. Look, she's gonna put this production's going down and down the tubes very fast. Randy, I'm telling you what, this is my last production with you. Supermark no longer lives on. It's either you or me, Randy. I'm calling the studio. It's either Randy directing or me as Supermark. I'm seriously, I'm absolutely not going to stand for this anymore. You got me here doing my own hair. You have a makeup lady. She's supposed to do my hair and makeup. I'm going to call my husband. How's he doing? Sandra, how's your husband doing? Well, it's been 4 minutes. I've been here vamping, talking to Randy. You haven't even called him yet?
I've been here vamping.
I don't even know what to do here. You know, look, I'm getting paid by the hour here anyway. After standard. SAG. I'm getting minimums, but I'm getting minimums. You can call your husband. Do whatever the hell you want. Randy, just call action. Let's go, Randy. Fine. I'll do it myself. I'm sick of this garbage. But I'll tell you, last production I'm working with you, like, I can't deal with this anymore. You guys get $1 billion to make this? You give me SAG minimums? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, without further ado, because apparently Randy's okay with it, she's calling her husband. Yeah. Oh, he's doing okay? Great. That's great, Sandra. No, don't worry about it. I don't need you anymore. I did it myself. No, don't bother. You stay there. Put your feet up. Don't you see I look okay? I sheened myself. Yeah, I sheened myself. You stay there. Randy, come on, give me the action. Come on, let's go. I'm ready whenever you're ready, Randy. Just, I don't want to hear it later on replay. When you're watching this, Randy, you're like, well, Supermark's hair had a bell thing going on the sides. I told you, Sandra didn't give a crap. She's calling her husband. You are over there like, it's fine, Mark, just go. Excuse me. Then you're going to call me back later and say we have to do retakes. I'm not doing retakes. This is a one-and-done situation for Supermark, especially with the way you're acting over there, Randy. I can't stand the attitude. Let me get into the moment, Randy. Don't just yell action until I'm ready to go. You got me flustered there with this. I just need a second, okay? I'm going to do Om Mani Padme Om, okay? And when I get to the end of that Om, you yell action, I'm ready to go. Ready? Om Mani Padme Om. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Randy. I know you do your best over there, but really, you should never tell me to wait. Okay, first of all. Secondly, if she's supposed to do the hair, get her to freaking do my hair. All right, I'm done with this. Now, Randy, are you going to set this scene up? I think I look a little too large to be here in Times Square. I see people over there. I'm about 86 times the size of them. I think we have to make me a little smaller, Randy. Why don't you set that up for us? Oh, you don't want to do it? You want me to do that too? Unfreaking believable. This guy. Yeah. No, yell, action, clap, whatever the freak you want to do, Randy. I'm ready to go now.
Action.
Oh, wait, hold on. No. Of course, you don't have wardrobe doing anything. She's still talking to her husband. I got it. Hold on. I got it. Give me a second. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How's that? Is that good? I think that's good. Randy, I'm ready when you're ready, okay? Action. Did you say action? I didn't hear you say action. You got to say it louder. I'm sitting here in Times Square. Are we calling it Metropolis for the scene? Yeah, it's Metropolis. Okay. Here we go. Yell action again.
Okay, quiet on the set. Action.
It's Supermark. I'm here in Metropolis. I have a meeting to Sell that building right over there. Mamma mia! I am the greatest real estate agent on the planet, and I will get the buyer to say, Mamma mia!
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Super Mark.
It seems like I got miles behind me, right? Yeah. I have miles behind me, Super Mark. I could fly back there to the Freedom Tower if I wanted to. I just did. You didn't know it. I went there, came right back. Go back, rewind. Go rewind and do it second by second. You gotta do it like frame by frame. You'll see I left. I came back. Now I'm right here again. You see, there were lights on. I went and punched it out. I came right back. I just did it again. Pause. Go back. Frame by frame. Wow. You'll see if you go literally, like, if you got enough of a detailed system where you can go and micro frame it, you will see me punching out those lights. Yeah. You'll see frame by frame in it. You'll see like all these little like movements through the sky, and all of a sudden, right into the freaking lights. Came back. Hey guys, what's up? I'm right here. When you can move faster than the speed of light. Just did it again. Fast forward, rewind, whatever you want to do. If you do it right, you're going to see a streak punching out of the light. And coming right back to this spot here. What's that, Dad? Did you want to come out and say hi? Everybody's here. They're asking about you. Super Mark, what are you doing? I'm in my knickers. Oh, Dad, I don't want to see you in your knickers. Definitely not interested in seeing you in your knickers, Dad. Put your clothes back on, sir.
Super Mark is recorded live in front of a studio audience on Renaissance Man.
I wish I had some kryptonite in my pocket. Oh, go fetch. Super Mark. I can't. He's right here on my shoulder.
How about some
What are you
continuity?
good for?
Are we good for some continuity or what?
Sonny! Well, you're getting a little close to me, son.
I had to bang it.
Give me a break, okay? I'll beg you. I can't beg you. You can come by me. What's your problem?
So this is what happens. Susan, this is when you're not doing the wardrobe. Like, I'm supposed to remember everything. The talent shouldn't remember what he wore during the last bit. That's on you. No, Randy.
So what's up, guys?
Hold on. Randy, you can't sit there and call yourself a director when you're not directing. You're sitting there, you're doing nothing to help the film. You got Susan back there, not sure what the hell she's doing. I just did a perfect take, Randy. A perfect take. And we can't even use it now because Susan didn't tell me about the wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, no, not a Janet Jackson. No, this was just without, you didn't see the belt? No belt? So wait a second. We're going from all this, the whole scene, I got a belt, then all of a sudden, no belt. That works, right, Randy? You know, I've seen films like this before. Ed Wood. Ed Wood. Are you going for Ed Wood 2021? Like, what are we doing here, Randy? Oh, look, the Ed Wood award goes to freaking Randy for Super Mark versus Batmark. What, Susan? No, Susan, I did it. I got it. I found it inside the wardrobe case, and I put it on. Thanks for nothing, though. No, really, you're great. Whew, holy cow. I mean, seriously?
What's going on over there?
No, Randy, don't just push play. I'm not ready yet. I'm sitting here. I'm not ready to just jump up and be Super Mark right now, okay? I need a second. I got to get back into it because of Susan. All right, Edward, let's go. Give me a action, whatever you want now. You got to tell me you're going to say it though. You don't just like be like, oh, and then look at me like I said action. Well, how about a countdown? 3, 2. No, I can't keep one of those. You're just going action. I couldn't hear it though. I'm in the middle of a mental thought here. Okay, I'm focused on getting back into Supermark. Stupid Susan over there doesn't do my wardrobe. I missed the perfect bit. I stopped that strike dead on. Now you want me to do it all over again with the stupid belt? Gosh almighty, Randy. This is Bush League. This is Bush League. This is why you're going to have a hard time getting another gig, buddy. So you can be like, oh, we need a director. Not using Randy. Next time I hear Randy's the director, I'm running. Randy? Oh, I'm running. Oh, look, we got the perfect role for you, Foch.
Here we go.
Oh, look, we got the perfect role for you, Supermark. Oh, really? Who's directing? Oh, this guy named Randy. Wait, Randy Telefrifrin? Yeah, no, I'm done with Telefrifrin. I don't want him. Telefrifrin is the worst director I've come across in my days. And you know what? I'm not going to stand around. No, Randy, there is no apologizing at this point, okay? You made your bed, okay? Now take a freaking rest in it. Yeah, I know that's not the saying, Randy, but go ahead. You made your bed. Sleep in it. Is that better? You feel better about it right now? I'm a director. Ed Wood. Ed Wood. You should just do it over. They're doing everything else over in Hollywood. Just do Ed Wood over again and just be like, hey, I'm calling this one Telefrifrin. And people be like, Ed Wood Award goes to Telefrifrin. Give it to Telefrifrin. He's a freaking mental case. Are you kidding me? Susan! Yeah. No, I know. We could probably use it, but we're not going to do that. The continuity thing is a huge part in Hollywood. That's what made Ed Wood so freaking Ed Wood. You know what I mean? Like there would be like like you'd see like, oh, look, a tombstone. Then the very next shot, the tombstone's like over and got a crack in it, and there's like an extra person in the scene. Ed Wood. Hey, Telefrifrin, what's your middle name? Ed Wood? Randy Telefrifrin. Listen, Randy, we're RT. Yeah, no, we're not RT. We're not retweeting you. You're done, buddy. You are being excommunicated. You are considered a conservative in the eyes of Hollywood. You're done, buddy. Not one more job for you. Next time someone needs a director, do not hire Telefrifrin. All right? The worst. Susan, you're on deck too. I don't think you should even be like doing hair and makeup and wardrobe anymore. I mean, how the heck? Randy, how do we get her? She came recommended by who? Who? Ed Wood?
Supermark is recorded live in front of a studio audience on Renaissance Man. Oh, goodness. I couldn't allow the... Oh, wow, it's raining. I guess the fire is out here. I didn't realize once you get this 2 hours into the by the mountainside, background, it's actually raining. Guys, it's terrible here. Just wanted to quickly tell you before I totally get drenched. Whoa! What the hell? Now I'm at dinner. Anyway, that's great. Thank you, Jessica. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. But by the way, there's so much more I did not get to from Supermark that is very much worth the experience. So you should check it out. I don't have a background. Hold on a second. I'll fix that. So there's a couple scenes that are ridiculous. Like, what's the one that's my favorite is Hammerlin Jameson is trying out for Supermark. One of the best scenes you'll ever see. Like about maybe 45 to 50 seconds in, it gets like so good. It's 7 minutes long. It's called Supermark tryouts or some more auditions, something like that. Or may even be like Hammerlin Jameson auditions for Supermark, something stupid like that. my stuff is so like obscure that's why it's never been found. My titles are terrible. I'll be like, oh, it's Batmark versus Supermark. Like those aren't real characters. I made up characters. Like, I should have just said Batman versus Superman, and then like and made them. That should be the title of the movie. Actually, is Batman versus Superman, and then the people see it's Batmark versus Supermark when they're watching. That's probably a better way of advertising it to the surface. But that movie is crazy funny to me. It's my first live improvisation feature film. We did 10 of them. I actually did more than that. I didn't ever release the Shands movie. I never released, there was another movie we did where it was like a call-in radio show thing. I did like a couple of days in a row of that, and then I got trolled by a bunch of people, so I just decided not to go back and edit it. I probably should, just to make the movies. I was trying to do this whole radio character type of thing for a movie. I'm not even sure how that went. I never watched it afterwards. But the Shands thing, I think, is totally outrageous if I ever get to that. I was about 47 minutes into that movie. I also made a movie called Sensei Round Eye, which was pretty ridiculous. And the concept was that Bruce Lee, and this all happened live where I came up with this, but that, I was Bruce, one of my movies is called Back to the Future, Mark. I'm from the year 2769, and I play every character from history. So, I go back in time in order to create a history for us to talk about. And so when you think back to the parting of the Red Sea, it was really done by this guy named Marxus, not from Moses. It was a guy named Marxus. And, when the Mona Lisa was painted, it was by a guy named Leo Marco da Vinci. And, the Sistine Chapel was painted by Michelangelo. And of course, circumnavigation of the globe was really done by Mark Jellin. And, the Emancipation Proclamation was signed by Abraham Lincoln, none other, and, you keep going. And every time I played a character, it was just totally outrageous like that. And I kept doing them. And it all happened where we were doing these kind of like chat, days where I put a background of Star Wars on and be like, it's future, Mark. I'm here. It's 2769. I just wanted, because there was all this stuff I was seeing online at the time of people that were saying they were time travelers. So I was like, that's so funny. I'll do a comedy about being a time traveler. And so I did this thing called Future Mark from the year 2769. And before you know it, it developed into an actual feature film. And so we made that. I want to go back and edit it and clean up a lot of the stuff I hate, like the Joanne thing at the beginning. I threw in 20 minutes before it went live, and I shouldn't have put it in. It wasn't even good. But the movie is pretty solid. I want to add Joanne's wheezing. I want to add Joanne speaking. I want to add all the other characters of people I'm speaking to, and then you don't hear them speaking, but I'm going to say stuff. I'm going to do that with Batmark versus Supermark as well. I'm going to probably go back and take all of the feature films I have released and re-release them, and you'll actually hear all the people I'm making fake conversations with. I started doing this later on with the call-in, the scammer stuff, scammer payback. I did 2 of these where actually you hear the person on the other line. You hear me talking to me like, oh, what's that? And you hear what's that? Like the first, everything I've ever done, I was like, you have to use your imagination on what these people are saying to me. And I'm just creating conversations with people around me that aren't going on, and that's part of the movie. But what's even funnier, and someone said this earlier on, and I was kind of ignorant about the concept, but is what are those people saying? And so if I develop these movies to be even more where I use my impressions, my voices, to do the other characters and to create the Joannes, you know what I mean? Joanne, are you freaking kidding me? Right, like on call, and so I think that just makes the movies better. And then zooming in and zooming out and close-ups. Like I didn't do any of that in the first 10 movies, 9 movies, 8. Yeah, and the first 10 movies were just straight shots and it was cuts. But I didn't realize I could zoom in and out. Like I didn't even think about it. And then now I'm like, no, the movie's about, it has to be cinematic. And if I can incorporate the cinematic vibe I was trying to tonight where you'd see zooming in, it was so rough because I'm doing it with a freaking mouse. When you do this the way I do it, which you've seen some of my cinematic work, especially as of this last year, Discover Connecticut, etc. It's going to be like that. I'm going to add that value to these silly movies. And I think, yeah, they're silly as hell. I'm going to cut out a lot of the stuff. Like I used to use a lot of filler words. I want to try to cut those things out that I can't stand that I say, like friggin'. I say that in a lot because I didn't swear in the movies. And for the first about, I don't know, 2,000 days, I didn't swear at all on this show. And then I finally just had enough when I realized nobody's ever going to see the show. So I was just like, whatever, it doesn't fucking matter, you know? So that was kind of where I left that. But they're all there, and I just have to do some cleaning up, and then the zooming in and out, and then adding those voices. And I think these movies could be received as well as I thought they should have the first time, where there's actually more to them, to each of the scenes. Like even when I'm talking to Dick Face on the phone, you got to hear Face on the other line. You got to hear me talking. Are you kidding? You got to dip express, you know? And then like, are you kidding? Super? What? All the time though, Foch? Yeah, all the time. You know, and like it's all that's going on. You're like, so there's so much more that needs to happen. Batmark speaking to Supermark, you hear Supermark, you know? In a perfect world, when you say something, you should see something. And so that's the way I'll try to run the movie going back. And, you know, I think it will just wind up being a lot better. It is 2:07 in the morning. I'm freaking tired. But we did a 2-hour and 10-minute feed here where we watched Batmark and Supermark. If you do want to see more, I did a second film of Supermark versus Batmark, which I never released. Not really a film, but I just went live and did some crazy stuff as both of them. There's one episode of it. It's like 45. It's an hour long of Batmark and Supermark additional content. I actually started to as well. If someone's smart enough and can find it and goes back, there's filming for what would be an eventual Batmark versus Supermark 2, where I did about 2 days of filming and I just never got to editing any of it. It's like, you know, Dick Face in Peru, and then in this whole new concept is now instead of being in Cairo, it's Dick Face doing something sinister down in Peru in Machu Picchu, and so I started filming those two things. I did a scene inside of a garage as Batmark, a scene with Dick Face with a bunch of cars, and then I did the scene down in Peru, and I just never did anything. We probably have about 45 minutes or so of content that I could edit. And just develop an additional idea off of. But, this show's kind of like, it's all that stuff should have been so cool. Like people should be like, that's freaking wild, dude. Keep doing that, and nothing ever took off. So I just stopped doing movies. I'd done so many crazy scenes. And then at a certain point, like there's a crazy scene where I'm with Joanne on the moon. We're on Mars. We did the alien thing. There's all these comedies. They're all over my channel. But I stopped doing them because it doesn't seem like it helps my real estate business, and that's the only way I can make money. I can't be a creative, silly goose anymore because it just makes me look bad. If anything, it doesn't make me look professional. Again, if the trade-off would have been if I was able to build an audience and make some money for it, then it would have been like, okay, you did something smart. But it's actually the opposite. I have all this content out there that makes me look like an idiot. I'm dressing up in freaking costumes. You know what I mean? And doing all these goofy things. But I thought that it was good enough to actually get a response and to build, and it never did. But it's there. So if anybody ever wants to share it and see if people do enjoy it, please do. And there's still the potential that we do more. I'd love to. I have so many ideas always. I just would love to take them. I almost thought about doing some of that tonight and just like start improvising a scene in front of some sort of background. But we got into the Supermark movie instead, which is kind of inspiring. It may get me to start doing some more of that again. Whenever I watch one of these movies, I'm like, fuck, I can't believe I did that entire movie live in the moment. There's a couple things that kind of I weren't perfect. There's stuff I cut out. That's what I'll do on the back end. It's an hour and 37 minutes long. It doesn't have to be that long. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of fluff in every scene I can cut out and make this movie like super tight. And that's what I'll do. There's a couple moments I totally want to pull out. And then there's other moments I want to emphasize and just like really kind of like make the whole like movie around, like one of my favorite lines is that guy who's got his armpits up and he's touching Batmark's ass over and over and he's freaking out. And then at the end he goes, this show is sponsored by Menon. Actually it's not, but if someone wants to contact Menon and see if they want to sponsor the show, But if they don't, then scratch this from the freaking movie. It's just like, that's one of the funniest things I've ever said, And there's like a lot of that stuff that happens in that movie. Like I said something too, like there's something about the L bow, because I was about to elbow the guy in the face, and I said like, the family of L bow. And it's just like such stupid little goofy comedy stuff that there should be zoom ins on my face when I do some of the silly stuff facially. And that stuff never existed. I'm a facial expression guy. And like, I always assume people could see that, but you really can't when you're looking on your phone, or if you're not looking and it's not as big as the screen. And I'm not sure if I lose resolution. I probably will if I try to zoom in like that, the way I really want to. But the reality is, if I do film another movie at all, if I film scenes here, and you guys have to remind me to do this, I have to push record on this camera, because this camera is a movie camera. And so if I film this footage and I take the actual green screen footage where it's green and you see me doing all the crazy shit you guys are seeing, but then I take that and then run it through like Premiere and then put the background in later and edit it with the background and everything in Premiere, put the music in that way. Ooh, it'd be 4K, but like you could zoom in and get the resolution without pixelation. And right now, my biggest issue with any of these things is I get pixelation the moment I start to zoom in. You start to see it bubble up, and it gets really, it doesn't look HD anymore. That's because there are not enough pixels on the screen from YouTube. They don't give you enough, really. And I try to, right now we're broadcasting 21,000 kilobytes per second, which is roughly 21 megabytes per second. That's actually not bad. We should be somewhere around 35 to 40 if you want to have true HD quality going out there, true 4K. I haven't tried to go that high because usually we have a terrible time doing anything with the internet and with YouTube. So, but perhaps I'll try that, is going up to 35 and 40, see if you guys can see a difference. Because honestly, you should see a quality difference in my camera, in the footage, in the green screen. All that stuff should be apparent. To me, it doesn't. I don't have all my lights on, don't have everything separated properly, but I do think that quality for quality, this is the best that it's ever been. And yes, it's 2 a.m. It's 2:15 where I am. And so quality, this is definitely the best quality we've ever had for this program on all sides, except I'm not sure if you guys are still getting good audio or if we're getting crunchiness sometimes. I still haven't watched a full show through to see that, but hopefully there's no crunchiness and that the audio sounds great, because it should be HD, crisp, 48K running right to you. And the BeatSeat, everything should sound awesome when we're playing music, but my hope would be, if I do another film, that we shoot it at 40kp, maybe 40,000 kilobytes per second. It goes through, and you guys see the live creation full resolution version. And then just like again, there were people who were here, and you guys know, were you here for every film, or which films? How many films were you here for? I'm not sure how many people were here for Batmark versus Supermark. I remember at the beginning, that was like 2 or 3 people were in the chat. I did the fucking full 4-hour shows, and I put those 3 days, and I was over like a 2-week period. I shot that film, and it was all live improvisation. There was no script. I just went up there. Everything you saw there was all live creation. I just allowed my, creative comedic mind to just go wild and say, what the fuck? I was in like a cave. I was sick. I was like a bat cave. I'm like, all right. I had Alfred back there. I started trying to do Alfred at the beginning, and I didn't get his voice right. So I pulled, and that's why I didn't do any voices, because I pulled out Alfred at the beginning. It just didn't sound right. There's also a moment, if you guys caught it, when Batmark and Dick Face are having that little moment where Face reveals his name, and he's like, he knows who he is, and that was like what causes Batmark to go against Supermark, because he doesn't want to be revealed to the world. And you hear my guitar, you hear this, it goes like, but you're like, but it doesn't sound nice and pretty. It sounds like, that was the moment my jazz guitar broke. I don't know if you guys remember this, but my jazz guitar, the neck snapped while I was in the middle of filming Batmark versus Supermark. And this is the first time I realized while watching it that you can hear that guitar breaking while watching the show. When you hear that, it wasn't my, oh, you know what? Actually, I gotta confirm that, because I remember now while filming that my cape hit the strings multiple times. Like I would turn and you'd do like that. And so like that may have just been a string thing, because I feel like if you hear a guitar fall, it's a totally different sound. But that being said, I did break my guitar while filming Mark vs. Super Mark in 2020. And it wasn't until Turtle Shell came along and was like, you can actually glue that. And I was like, I thought about it, but he was like, just fucking do it, dude. And then I did it. And it was like, now it works. I got my guitar back together because of Turtle giving us that note, which we haven't seen Turtle Shell in a while. I should reach out to him. He lives in Fairfield as well. He's one of my buddies. Our kids go to school together. I just haven't seen him in a long time. And he hasn't been in a long time. He actually, I think it's because he was in when I threatened to quit the show last time. I was like, I'm done. And then like I saw him like 6 months later, and he was like, "You still going?" I was like, "Yeah, dude. I've said that a lot. I just like freaking keep going." And I'm thinking about, that's why I want to make sure you guys have all the notifications turned on for this channel, because my goal would be going forward, regardless of what's going on. Like I probably won't be able to do these night shows all the time. And that's why I was like, if the fucking streak ends, it ends. But I'm probably going to go live every day still. It's just going to be in a different capacity. Like I have this ability now where I can plug my camera in and go out and broadcast live on a street corner. And I'm going to figure out how to do that. Like there's a way for me to buy, and I have to figure out, because it's not cheap to do this, but you buy like, a 4G or whatever it's called. Like you go buy a card, like almost like you're going to go buy minutes. All right. Those little SIM cards. Okay. That's what it is. It's like a mini SIM card. Like I put a mini SIM card that's got the 4G on this, and I can go and broadcast from anywhere without having internet signal. Like having the ability to go live through Wi-Fi and use the 4G in order to broadcast live from anywhere. So I'd like to start doing something where no matter what, every day I'm broadcasting live from somewhere. And it's just going to be sometimes real estate related. Sometimes it's going to be me in the car driving, and I'm just talking out ideas, and because that's going to be another thing. I'm going to have my camera set up in the car, so I'm going to start broadcasting and cataloging the real estate process. I'm not sure if this will work, but hopefully getting clients on with me and going out and doing house hunting is part of Discover Connecticut. So the shift will be keep creating awesome content, but just more about what makes me money. We talked about this for a while with you guys. It's just the same thing. Still going to be out here playing music when I can. And I do plan on still releasing albums and all that stuff. I don't know if anybody will listen to them except for you awesome people. So thank you so much for doing that. Thank you. Please spread the word. And I shall be back tomorrow. Because guys, we're just a few days away from 6 years in a row daily. Oh my goodness, what a journey it has been. I would challenge people to go back and push play on anything. Just go watch it and fast forward, scroll through things, and when you hear me with a guitar out and I've got my mouth, see stupid faces, stop there and push play and see what's going on. There's over 1,000 songs written live on this channel. I've only been able to release 209 in the world, but I've got maybe 100 on my phone that I'm hoping and still trying to release and get out. And then there's at least 900 to 1,200 that are on my channel I never got to. I don't have any help. If you want to be that help and you go and you find something in a live, just go and leave a comment there. Hey, Mark, at 27 minutes, the song is here. It's called, and that will help me. If you say it's called and you say that, or just tell me something about that song so I can kind of remember, because I still have a memory of all these songs. I just have no idea when I wrote them. There's a couple of haunting songs that are so good. To me, they're probably the best songs I've ever written in my life. And they're somewhere in these, 6 years of daily shows. And so I really hope to get help. I still hope. There's still a piece inside me that's like, if I can get a couple 100,000 people to like this content and go back and start sourcing this shit, and like a couple people that are good at editing are like, man, I went and I found this 30-minute jam of yours here. I sent you the file. So then I could be like, awesome, I got this song. I have to go. Or better yet, someone's got an ear enough to say, oh, well, here's some great guitar playing from Mark. And here's this, I see the way Mark lays out his songs where he puts, jam or whatever, or here's the song, here's the beef, and then I mean, there's people who are record producers. They understand how to make music. I made the music; it's all there. You just have to go and make songs out of these crazy 30-minute jams, and that's what I try my best to do, is to make a song out of these jams, and take the loop at the end for vocals, and just keep cutting it throughout the whole song. You know, sometimes I play for 30 minutes, and at the very end, I hear this whole vocal loop, this hook, and I'm like this. And I start singing Go Away Right Now over and over. You got to go away, yeah. And I'm singing this over and over, and then it's just like this thing bubbles into a vocal loop. Okay, well, that's great, but you can't have that go through the whole song, and you can't have it just be at the very end, so you have to cut that 5 minutes of this up at the end and just parse it throughout the entire song. I did some like 5 or 6 verses. Okay, well, there's a verse, drop in, go back to the second verse, back into it, and you come to the end of the next verse, and you make a song out of it. I gave you all the pieces. So I'd love for people to help me with that and see if we can get all these songs out there. And there's so many songs, they all need to be out there. I just don't know how to get them from the show into the world, but any assistance is appreciated. And even if that assistance is listening, being my ears, and then leaving some comments. Hey, I found this song, I found that song. There's a great piece of comedy. This is a cool thing I saw. I think it would be really cool if you dropped. Because that's the other thing. There's so many awesome moments in almost every single show where I'm like, man, I wish I could just pull out that 2 minutes. I just forgot where it was in the 2-hour show. And that's why I need assistance from some people. Bradley Smith has been good at this in the past. He'll leave a timestamp where he's like, go check this out. And I go there and I'm like, oh, that's this. Okay, let me cut that. You know, so anyway, I appreciate you guys. You're amazing. You got to go away, yeah. Tomorrow. It is Sunday. I may do a little 1775 Bible tomorrow. Like I said, for some reason, YouTube likes that. Doesn't matter. Those people don't seem to come here and watch the music. They should come here for the music and for the comedy as well. One thing I say is that the religion got wrong is they didn't introduce any comedy. Like, you need some that brings everybody together. You know, yes, you want to have reverence. Yes, you want to, or not reverence. You want to just make sure that you have some sort of laughter, some cohesion. You have such a serious tone when it comes to religion. Love, music, and comedy. That's what this show is. So, Andrea O'Neill, Bob Routlaw. Andrea, I want to thank you again. I don't know if you were here when I said this yesterday, but yeah, it was yesterday. Thank you so much. $100 donation, guys. That was unbelievable. And Andrea, you've donated a lot. Many of you have. S-Coop, you guys are very, very generous, and I really appreciate it. Renee Woods, there's always, you know, donations that come through from this family, Anna Treos, et cetera. And, you know, I mean, I can go to Susan Donahue, who's been a while, but she sometimes will pop in and then throw a donation. Sig Sauer, of course. But like, I just wanted to say that was massive, and thank you so much. It meant a lot. Especially I've been dealing with a lot, you know, emotionally, especially getting to the end of a 5th year, going into 6 years of doing something where I still can't get to people, you know, and do this fun stuff and be like, yeah, we got like this. There should be T-shirts out there of Batmark and Supermark. You know what I mean? Like, what? So like, you pop that shit out there, man. And the problem is, someone said, this guy was a music guy, and he goes, why didn't you put this great song and like get it out there? And I was like, well, because the next night I wrote another song that was pretty solid, you know, and then I wrote another one the next night, and then 3 songs the night after that. It's like, so I'm always like chasing the next song, but the reality is no one's heard any of them, so I should just take one of them that's good and just fucking beat the hell out of it. And just be like, hey guys, this is from 5 years ago. It doesn't matter. It's from today for you, and put it out there, you know, and again. And they're all there, but maybe I just keep putting them out again in some other regurgitating in a different manner, different platform. I don't know. That's why I need assistance. I need somebody who's like thinking that way. Like, you know, I'm just going to post. I'm going to post there. I'm going to post this. Oh, that's a song. I'm going to get that back out there. I just can't think about it and do it. I just don't have enough. I'm trying to go live. So I gotta say, I'm blown away about how much I've accomplished by myself without any help at all. I don't have any editing help. I don't have anybody in the studio. Nothing. I've never been in here to get any creative help, because usually you get creative juice from people around you. You know, you're doing something, you hear a laughter in the room, that person inspires you to say something else because you've got this energy from that, you know? I've gotten no energy from anybody for the last 6 years. I've been in a room alone. And most of the time, I'm not looking at the chat and seeing anything anybody says because I'm in the middle of trying to put on a show for you guys. I'm trying to entertain you. So I've just had this energy of change and from hope and positivity and humor. I've been intending to put that out there as well as the serious nature of the music that I play. And it to me, I told you guys many times, you may have heard this, you may not have, but my favorite artist of all time or literature, and it's not the best, you know, it's not the best stuff in the world, but it's just because of what this artist did and this poet and this writer did. But Shakespeare would incorporate every emotion in all of his plays. So you'd feel the emotion of love. You'd see the anger and the hate and the jealousy. And then you'd see all these different emotions play out. Someone dies and all these great, crazy things. Someone's born and there's you know, so, like, it's amazing if you look at how a play starts and ends for Shakespeare. By the time you're to the end of it, you've experienced every emotion. And I've always said that to me is a perfect show. Like if I could put on a show where every emotion is in that show, that's a perfect show. I'm trying to stay away from any of the misery and any of the jealousy and the weird stuff like that. But all the good stuff, the love, the connection, the camaraderie, you know, like all of these things, the music, that's the stuff I think that is important. What makes this show the best is that every day we strive to do that for you. So, Andrea Barella, Daniel Thrice-Born, my friend Jessica C. I'm so happy that you were laughing your tail off today with Kato Nine Tails. Leisure number supper. S-Coop. Thank you, S-Coop, for sharing links with everybody, letting everybody know what we do here on a daily. And Virginia, if you're out there doing a lurkaroo, I just want you to know you are welcome here. We do this every day for the last, can we just see how many days it's been real quick? Let me just check. How many days since 12/31/18? 2,190 days today. Just 10 days away from 2,200 days in a row, guys. How about that? Can't stop at year 6 because that's 4 days from day 2,200 in a row. Somebody freaking contact Guinness. Somebody contact the news. Contact other channels. Guys, there's a guy who's on for almost 6 years in a row daily. He's thinking about quitting. Wouldn't you like to help him not do that? Maybe have him on, talk to him about his journey. What makes a guy go live for 6 years in a row daily? I'm sure that's plenty of people would like to talk about that and have me on their show. So if you know anybody, you watch other people, you watch other creators, let them know this show is about to expire. I don't want it to. I want this show to continue. I want the streak to continue. But I need assistance. I need other shows that have audiences to assist and open this show up to their audience. That's what I'm hoping. Not for us to take their audience away, but for us to be considered a friend and an ally and someone you'll consider watching when your favorite streamer's not on. We're here. We're just looking for some cool people to hang out with that could help me do this more. And so it's going to be in the form of other creators, and I need your assistance. So please do me whatever favor you can. Send comments on other people's channels. Hey, there's like what I just said. You know, we watch this guy, and this is what's going on. He'd love to be on your show. He'll write a song for you. He'll do impressions for you. Whatever. He'll do this. Literally will be the monkey with the cymbals. That's what I do here anyway. I'll do that for anybody. I'll write theme songs for people. Like, that's something I want to do. Like, have me on your show. I'll write you a theme song live. Okay? You give me a couple details you want in the song. We're going to do it live. You get to use it going forward. And then that's it. You know what I mean? We hang out, we chat. How did you do that? Well, this is what I do. Give me a couple words. I'm going to write you a song. You like it? You don't? That's cool. It's a conversation either way. That was shit. Let's talk about it, Mark. Okay, cool. Oh, I liked it. That's great. Let's talk about it. You know, whatever it is, but it's content, you know? So help a brother out. All right, and if you can, I'll leave a comment after this show. Until you got to go away, yeah. You got to go away, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for kicking it with me. Yes, I'm gonna go get some rest. Thank you, Scoop. It's very late, 2:31 in the morning. Gosh almighty. Oh, sleeping. I can't really sleep. I gotta go to church in the morning. You got to go away, yeah. See you at